All right, I decided I'm just going to go live anyway. So, if you can read down below, apologies to everyone. The Giants-Cowboys game is in overtime, and they won't show the Chiefs-Eagles game until it's done in my neck of the woods. So I cannot provide you Chiefs-Eagles as of now, but I can provide you the ending of Giants-Cowboys, and then once that is done, they will send us over to Kansas City. So I do apologize. I know that's what you guys were expecting something else, but I can get you that after this one is completed. So the Cowboys will have the ball to begin overtime. It's 37-37. Prescott moving to his right. He's going to check it down. Here's CD, and he's going to run out of bounds for a gain of 8. And again, I do apologize. We will get that game on as soon as this one is over. But if you've missed it, I mean, the Giants, Cowboys, what a finish it has been. Neighbors, Russ was, that was like a 50-yard bomb there to take the lead. And then Aubrey with a 64-yard field goal attempt to tie it up and send us to overtime. Prescott's going to hand it up the middle. This is Williams. He's going to get a nice little gain there. He's actually going to get the first down. And again, I do want to apologize. I know this is not Eagles-Chiefs, but we will get there whenever this game is over. Because I live in Texas, and they're going to prioritize the Cowboys over everybody. Everybody and anyone. 1st and 10 for Prescott. In the shotgun. Prescott, play action. Looking, he's going to check it down. He's at the 30, 35, 40, and Williams gets to the 43. Nice little gain there. Little swing pass. Dallas going to score. Yeah, probably. What happened to the Steelers? The offensive line stayed in the locker room. And the same with the defense. The offensive line and defense decided to take a hike, and they didn't make it to the field today. It was really stupid. 1st and 10 at the 42 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left. Tight ends in tight. Prescott's going to hand it off up the middle, and he's trying to find something. He does get spun around for a gain of 1. That, I believe, was Williams yet again. This is so much better. Yeah, I mean, this game seems like it would have been a great game to call. Anthony pulling for the Rangers. Yeah, the Rangers and the Mets. Griffin, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. Eagles winning 38-20. Okay, I could, I don't know. I could see it. We'll see what happens. 2nd and 9 here. Again, I do apologize if you're just tuning in. I cannot cover the Eagles-Chiefs at the moment. I have to finish for this one. Bro, Prescott fumbles the ball. And I think he did recover the snap. Oh, that would have been a costly turnover. But yes, I have to finish this Giants-Cowboys game, and then I will get there. Jacob, yeah, I know. It's horrible. The offensive line's terrible. Steelers fan not having a good time. Yeah, I know. It's going to be a rough day. Well, we travel to New England next week, in a location we have not won since 2008. So I don't know if the Steelers have seen better start to the season. 3rd and 10. In the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. They need to get to the other side of the 50 to the 48. Prescott drops back. Way back. Fires. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Tolbert, but a nice play by the corner. Breaks it up. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to have to punt. Where's the Eagles Chiefs? Oh, yeah, I know what you meant. Doctor, I don't know how you can live. Oh, that wasn't even knocked away by the corner. It was just a flat-out drop. Tolbert could not make the catch, would have given the Cowboys the 1st down. Quarterback celebrates that like he did something. Oh, it was actually just the receiver dropping it. He'll be fine, Steelers fan. I've seen many Steelers losses in my lifetime, as there is the punt. This is Olszewski. He's at the 5. At the 10, stumbles forward to about the 13. It's funny that Gunner's played so much better as a Giant than the Steelers. And, of course, Russ, the former Steeler, he's had a heck of a day. How has his day gone? Well, here you go. 27 for 36, 433 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. What a day by Russell Wilson. Malik Neighbors, 7 catches, 146, 2 touchdowns. Wandale Robinson, 8 catches, 142, and a touchdown. Russ has been cooking. And again, I do apologize. I do know Eagles Chiefs is what I advertised, and I will get that to you as soon as possible. But right now, I have to finish this one because it's on the local television. This is the featured game. 1st and 10 at the 14. Russ, play action, looking to his left, fires. It's caught by Neighbors, runs out of bounds at the 28. One throw, one catch, one first down for the Giants. Two Brewers will get my vote Thursday. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, it's going to be a most likely, unless, like, I don't know. It depends. It depends on how I feel like. I think Wednesday is going to give me a good idea on what to do on Thursday. 1st and 10. Wilson drops back, fires. It's caught at the 33, hops forward to the 35. Neighbors fighting for those extra yards. He reminds me so much of Antonio Brown. He really does. Such a smart player, such a shifty player. And just plays bigger than he actually is. Malik Neighbors is a talent. He is great. I like Malik Neighbors a lot. I wish he was on the Steelers. Again, he moves like AB. He's smart like AB. He really is. 2nd and 3. Ball at the 35. They need to get to the 38 for a brand new set of downs. Is the Cowboys stop the run? Yeah. Russ throws and it's batted. Oh, is that a fumble? And it's going to go out of bounds. I thought that was batted, but they're saying it was a fumble. What in the world is happening? That was kind of odd. I mean, it looked like a clear throw, but the ref's letting it happen. Oh. Oh, wow, that is a fumble because he threw it backwards. It wasn't batted. He literally tried to hold it, and then the ball went backwards. Oh, that is huge. Russ, what in the world happened? 3rd and 17 at the 21. They need to get to the 38 in the shotgun. Wilson drops back. Looking, fires it deep down the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. Pass intended for Robinson, and the Giants will have to punt it away with just under 5 minutes to go. What a game. I mean, I didn't really get to catch much of it. But as soon as I got off with the Steelers, my wife, she made some food. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you very much. That was so good. So yeah, I was watching the ending of this game. I'm like, what the heck? This is a great game. And I wasn't actually going to go live, but I'm like, yeah, might as well. I mean, I see people were already waiting, so I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. As here is the punt. 10, 20, 30, 40. 2-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 38. So the Cowboys will get another chance to win it all. So if any score wins at this point, I'm sure you guys know that. So, again, I mean, Aubrey's range, I mean, he just made one from 64, so you just need to get to about the 47, 48-yard line. It says he's made one from 51 and 44, but he's made one from 64. So, I don't know why that's not on there. All right, 1st and 10. Good one. Oh, yeah, no, it was awesome. Prescott, play action, drops back, looking, fires, and down he goes. I thought he got it off, but no, not in time. Sack. That was a huge play. That's going to back him up probably about 8 yards. He dropped back really far for that one. Mark it at about the 29, 9-yard loss. That was nice of her. She made some tacos, some pasta with like an Alfredo sauce, and she was still making the corn, but I'm like, well, I mean, I'll have to have that later. That's no biggie. So that was my lunch. I didn't have lunch before the Steelers game. Prescott drops back, steps up, looking to his left, fires. It's caught at the 36. Oh, he's still on, makes a missed tackle. Oh, he jukes him, and he's brought down near the first down marker. That is George Pickens, some former Steelers in this one. Pickens, Russ, Gunner, pass interference. Oh, and Pickens with the OPI, offensive pass interference. Oh, yeah, she's a great wife. I'm a lucky guy. That is a killer. But that makes perfect sense why he got so free. Yeah, just shoved a guy. Then he makes a miss. Greg Olson doesn't like the call, but no, he did extend his arms. So we're just under 4 minutes to go. 3:59 actually, to be specific. 2nd and 29. In the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Prescott sending Lamb in motion. Prescott hands it off. Up the middle. Williams now. Oh, he broke a couple of tackles. He's at the 25-30 and pushed out of bounds near the 40. That was a nice run by Javonte Williams. Once again, I see there are more people coming in. And again, I apologize. Obviously, advertised as Chiefs Eagles, and I will get to that. Don't think I'm just going to yeah, I was just kidding. It's Giants Cowboys. I really care about either of those teams. No, I'll get to the game right now, though. I live in Texas, so I have to finish Cowboys Giants, but then after this, we're heading right there. Don't worry. I hope so. They really, I'm at their mercy, to be honest with you, when it comes to Fox coverage. So I'm assuming they'll head right there. 3rd and 10 at the 38. They need to get to the 48. Prescott changing it up at the line, and it looks like Dallas is going to have to call a timeout. Prescott changing things with 2 seconds left to go. That's not exactly the way to go. So, again, a timeout there. You need more mods if bots come to the stream. Honestly, I haven't had any bots. There's no bots. Like NFL, the NFL stuff hasn't reared its ugly head at all. I don't think I'm popular enough yet, and that's fine with me. That's fine with me. We're still growing, though. It's a growing channel. 3rd and 10 at the 38. They need to get to the 48. Sending a man in motion. Prescott in the shotgun. Trips to the right. Prescott drops back. Looking to his right. Fires. It's caught at the 42. Tolbert trying to get free, and he can't get it. Can't get it. So it looks like they're going to have to punt it away, and the Giants will get another shot at possibly winning this game. Wouldn't it be something if this tied? Probably the most un-American thing. A tie. You think we can beat the Patriots? No. I mean, honestly, we can. Again, it's been forever since the Steelers have won. The Steelers have won in New England. Last time we've won in New England was 2008. What happened to the pick 'em if it's a tie? Yeah, I don't know. I've actually never seen it happen before. I don't think. I'm sure I have. I just don't remember. It's probably just an and one. It's going to be a delay of game. It's going to back them up 5. Braves beat the Astros 8-3. Oh man, the Astros, they are not looking too good. Not looking too good at all. All right, Anger back to punt. And again, I do apologize. I know people are checking in and checking out, but I got to finish this one here in Dallas before I can send us to Kansas City. Fields it at the 12. He's at the 15. He's at the 20. The 25. Cuts inside 30 and brought down at the 33. Nice return by Gunnar Olszewski. Where was that in Pittsburgh? Don't ask. I don't know. He's a bum. Showing again just Russ and his amazing day. 37-37. I didn't realize I had clicked over. When did I do that, folks? What the heck? Go ahead and refresh this, actually. That way we can kind of get an idea of what's happening. It's still 0-0 there. It's our beginning of that game. All right. 1st and 10. Some bad play calling this overtime. It's been interesting. Russ drops back. He's going to swing it out, and he's not getting anywhere. In fact, he's going to lose a couple of yards, possibly more. Pass to Singletary goes nowhere. It's a loss of 4. They're going to actually say 3. And they will have to run a play. They will have to run a play prior to this 2 minutes, so they can't just take it to the 2-minute warning. 37-37 is your score here in Dallas. What a game. In the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Russ drops back, looking. Fires it deep down the middle field. Uh-oh, that is going to be intercepted. Wilson picks off Wilson. That was an interesting decision, just throwing it up and a prayer. Showed a Giants fan, he can't believe it. The girl next to him, a Cowboys fan, she's dancing and having a great time. I don't know what in the world that was. Neighbors trying to pry the ball loose, just wasn't happening. Neighbors can't believe it. 37-37, 2-minute warning here in overtime. Man, what a wow. Jeez, Russ just chucking up prayers. Yeah, I think he may have pushed his luck there. May have pushed his luck. As for Kansas City, right now it looks like Kansas City has the ball. Again, I don't really know much about what's happening in that game. I don't know who got the ball first. I'm going to assume Kansas City did, but I mean, I could be wrong. But yeah, again, I'm very sorry if you were expecting Philly and Kansas City. We'll get you out there, I promise. Just can't do that right now. Just checking over some things. Checking over some MLB scores. It's been a while. Yeah, Rangers Mets 2-2. Yeah, that's a game right there. Brewers up. Oh, they're down 3-2 actually. Never mind. As far as NFL scores, also been living on a prayer. Yeah, I mean, based on some of the throws I've seen him make, it's been some nice stuff, but also maybe a little too much there. Broncos up 7-6 on the Colts. Cardinals up 10-3 on the Panthers. Final scores: Bengals over the Jaguars 31-27. Lions up 52-21, or they defeated the Bears 52-21, blew them out. Rams over the Titans 33-19. Patriots over the Dolphins 33-27. Niners over the Saints 26-21. Bills 30, Jets 10, and the Ravens 41. Browns 17. Again, I'm still covering the end of Giants Cowboys. We'll be sure to get you back to Kansas City very soon. Who'd you take on the Colts game? I have the Broncos. I have the Broncos winning in that one. In the shotgun. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right, Pickens to the left, Lamb to the right. Prescott drops back. Heavy pressure, fires. It is caught at the 50, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 43. Pickens saying, look at me. Pickens would never do that. Pickens definitely not all about himself, but he did break free there. Debo trying to play it underneath there. Giants Dodgers tied at 1-1. Yeah, that's a big series for the Giants, of course. All right, 1st and 10 at the 42. You could say they're already in field goal territory because Aubrey has had just kicked a 64-yarder, handed it up the middle. Williams trying to get something. He's just going to get a yard. So, again, the clock just going to run. Looks like they're just going to play the clock. I mean, if they miss it, then, you want to make sure there's no time left. As far as the Giants are concerned, I mean, really nothing here. Just got to hope that Aubrey misses because that's what it looks like they're setting it up for. 2nd and 9. Ball at the 42. They need to get to the 33 in the shotgun. Prescott drops back. Looking. Steps up. He's in trouble. He's going to take off and run. He's at the 40. 35, 30. Sliding at the 28. And he points to where he's headed. 1st down. So that might have been the last play that they run. The 3-way tie in your pickup. Man, am I really having that bad of a week? I was up by, a game or two at least. Now it's been a rough week then. So this will be a 46-yard attempt for Brandon Aubrey. Cowboys calling their final timeout. Aubrey has been very good to start his career. Seems to be Mr. Automatic. This is going to be the last play of the game, most likely. I mean, 4 seconds is usually how long a kick takes. So this is the last play of the game. Giants just hoping he isn't able to locate those uprights. So, 46-yard attempt. Again, I do apologize. If you're wondering what happened, well, I mean, I can already kind of spoil it for you. You look at the screen. Jeez. Well, I'll just pretend that he didn't make it yet. That's what we'll do. So we're just going to wait again for this final seconds here to tick down. Right now, though, again, we're just waiting for Philly and Kansas City to be on our screens. All right, we're going to pretend that this is for the game. Snap, hold, kick, it's up. Oh, it's good. Look at that. The Cowboys win it 40-37. And we should be heading to Kansas City very, very, like, right now. I really hope so. We don't need to see this replay. We need to get to Kansas City, where it looks like Philadelphia has the ball at their own 40. Hopefully we can get there right now. Come on, take us there right now. No, we're going to see a commercial. I guess there's a, might be a commercial break. Looks like Butker actually just missed a 58-yard field goal, actually. Okay, so it's actually a commercial. I think. Now they're switching coverages. Yeah, they just switched commercials. So, okay. So, yeah, we are in commercial break in Kansas City. As far as scores from across the NFL, Broncos up 7-6. The Colts, though, at the 1. Cardinals leading 10-3 over the Panthers. And, of course, it's 0-0 here in Kansas City. Only 3 games in the afternoon slate. I find that terrible. There should be at least 4 every single week. 4 to 5, I think, is a safe. How about them Cowboys, I guess? Congrats on the 1 win. That's all I got to say, Hammer. But appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, oh, that phrase, I've heard it way too many times in my life. For a team that has accomplished nothing in my lifetime, I've heard it too many times. The Bengals over the Jaguars 31-27. Lions over the Bears 52-21. Rams over the Titans 33-19. Patriots 33, Dolphins 27. Niners 26, Saints 21. Bills 30, Jets 10. Ravens 41, Browns 17. And of course the Steelers did not show up in Pittsburgh as they lost 31-17. Aubrey's incredible. Yeah, they look good. He looks good. Looks like we're seeing the plays. I don't know what is going on here. Okay, so now we're back here in Kansas City. Just joining. Okay, so they had to play some commercials for the local network, but it looks like the Eagles are driving as they have the ball at the 41. Butker again missing a 58-yard field goal. So that's where we're kind of at here. 1st and 10 at the 41. They're on the Kansas City side. In the pistol is Hurts. Hurts takes the snap, hands it off. This is Barkley up the middle, and he's going to get about 4 on the carry. Couldn't tell you how it's looked so far. I'm just kind of getting back into the flow of things here. Hurts is 6 for 9 for 32 yards. Mahomes 1 for 4, 3 yards. Not much of a passing attack for either team. Mahomes, 2 carries, 19 yards. So, yeah. All right. 2nd and 6 at the 38. Hurts is in the shotgun. Hurts is going to throw it to Smith. Bubble screen. 35, 30, 25, and hit hard at the 24-yard line. It's a nice catch and run by Smith. I think I might just be a little bit behind. I don't know what's going on here. All right, 1st and 10 at the 24. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Sending a man in motion, hands it off to Dillon. Dillon up the middle, and he's going to be brought down at the 19. Yeah, I think I'm just, what in the world's going on here? It says I'm live, so that's just unfortunate. My area is just a tad bit behind. I might be ahead of some people. All right, 2nd and 5 at the 19. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Colts just took the lead. Oh, man. Hurts sending Dillon in motion. He's going to swing it out to Dillon. Dillon at the 20, at the 15. Still on his feet, pushed out of bounds at about the 13. Nice little catch and run by Dillon. He's a big guy. He is a very big guy. Again, I do have a poll up. Feel free to let me know who you think is going to win this game. Right now, the Eagles with 73% of the vote. One-sided. Chiefs with 27% of the vote, of course. Right now, though, 0-0, but the Eagles are driving at the 13. Hurts is under center. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right. Hurts sending a man in motion. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley up the middle, 10-5. Touchdown, Philadelphia Eagles. Barkley just exploding as soon as he got the ball. Found the empty hole there, the hole, and it was just straight up the middle. It was just too fast. Oh, my goodness. I mean, that hole was very wide, and Barkley, I don't even know if he was touched from 15 yards away up the middle. Just keep that in mind, folks. The extra point pending. Snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. 7-0 Philly over Kansas City. 46 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Super Bowl rematch. Eagles ahead as they take a break. Appreciate you guys again for hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Appreciate you guys for hanging out today. Again, I know there's a lot of people covering this game, so I don't know if I gain a subscriber for this game. It is what it is. It is what it is. Had a good day yesterday, so that should be. I feel pretty good about it. But yeah, in case you haven't though, if you're here and you're a guest, you haven't subscribed yet, definitely like and subscribe. Appreciate it again for just clicking on the live stream again. I know there's a lot of people covering this game. Like a lot. So I do appreciate that for giving me a shot, and maybe I can win you over with how I call the game. Currently happened, Colts over the Broncos 13-7, Cardinals over the Panthers 10-3, and that's pretty much it. Again, there's really not much happening across the NFL right now. Only 3 games. Chiefs defense they don't look good. At least on that drive. I don't know. I mean, it could have been a Hammer, thank you, man. Oh my gosh, dude, you are very generous. I appreciate you, man. Gifted a membership to Sean. Sure, he'll appreciate that. Sean's an OG of the channel. Appreciate you, Hammer, man. As always, you're a legend. You are a legend. Denny, fly Eagles fly. You almost threw up typing that. Well, yeah, you probably didn't need to type it there. Oh, man. I was actually talking to my brother. He was an Eagles fan. And Eagles fans, if you guys are tuned in, you're like, what the heck? This guy sounds like a crazy person. But, he says, and I completely agree, he liked the Eagles when they weren't, winning all the time. He preferred them when they were, just getting to the playoffs and have nice playoff runs, but wouldn't, go all the way. He liked the Darren Sproles era, the Brian Westbrook era, McNabb, Kevin Kolb, remember Kevin Kolb and Michael Vick when he was the quarterback of the Eagles. That was peak Eagles. Even the early Wednesdays, those were okay. But like once Wentz went down, it kind of changed the direction of the franchise. And a lot of bandwagon fans now for Philly, for sure. But again, it's 7-0, and we're going to do a montage, I guess. Okay, that's kind of weird. But good evening, Jason. How's it going? There's something weird with my YouTube app where I don't even have the option to gift memberships. I don't know. I appreciate the gesture there, Chris. I have no idea. Maybe update it, but again, I don't know. I do appreciate it. I mean, that is very kind. That is very kind. Brother game. Well, Kelsey isn't playing anymore, but I got what you're saying, though, as there is the kickoff. It's fielded at the 6. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, and brought down at the 31. Smith on the return, and Sirianni trying to break his assistant coach's arm. That's what happened to Cody Bellinger. That celebration on that touchdown run. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. They might just run one play if this is a run. And then we'll go to the end of the quarter. Mahomes again, 1 for 4 for 3 yards. Mahomes hands it off. Up the middle, this is Pacheco, and Pacheco not happening. I mean, he did lose the ball there. I believe he was down. He got about a yard or two, but that'll probably take us to the end of the first quarter, so we came back for that. I swear they make some commercials longer than they need to be, and like that's one with like 40 seconds. Like, okay, look, we're going to go to a commercial break as soon as we get back. Probably should just make this a 30 seconds. I don't know. That's just me. But that will be the end of the first quarter. Eagles up 7-0 over the Chiefs in the Super Bowl rematch. Who will win? Again, 75% of you guys have the Eagles winning this game. I did pick the Chiefs, but, yeah, I could easily see the Eagles winning. Easily. And right now they're up. Once again, folks, if you haven't done it already, make sure to like and subscribe. Definitely helps the channel out a lot. Again, it's just it's a growing channel. If you don't believe it, believe it. Datebayo, I believe that's the Japanese word for it. If you watched any anime in your life, you would recognize that word. But yeah, it's a growing channel. Again, 6 months ago, we were at 30 subs. Now we're over 840 today. So that is awesome. I'm definitely very happy with the growth, and to many more streams. Again, I'll be back tomorrow for Cubs, Pirates, and of course, if you're just strictly football, well, I got the Chargers and the Raiders for you, the Monday night game, the second one. There's 2 of them. Tomorrow, I got you for one of them. Again, baseball has been the core of my subscriber base, so I'm not going to abandon them. Of course, baseball's only around for a month and a half anyway, so I'm going to enjoy it while it's here. And then I'll say goodbye until March. And then it's pretty much all football until February. So that's going to be really fun. So definitely subscribe. If you consider yourself a sports fan and haven't done so already, this is a great channel for you. But again, thank you guys all for just hanging out with me. Again, I know the game is probably on most everybody's television set. So again, I appreciate you guys just tuning in. Definitely helping me out a lot. So that is awesome. And of course, feel free to jot down your final score predictions. I don't think I got to do that for the Steelers-Seahawks, but I mean, obviously we're doing the Cowboys-Giants there. So let me know how you think this game's going to go. Obviously, you see the poll, but if you can get specific, that'd be great. Me again, I was thinking like Chiefs 24, Eagles 21, or 27-24 in that range, but I guess you never know. Need to do a preview show for the next streams. I don't know about a preview show. I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, I don't know. There's really only so much to talk. When it comes to baseball, I mean, baseball happens too much. And honestly, when it comes to football, I kind of don't even know what I'm doing until the last second. When it comes to college football, anyway. I mean, I don't know. Not necessarily. I got what you're saying. I don't know, Kenneth. I'll have to think about that. All right, 1st and 10. Under center is Mahomes. Pacheco in the backfield, 2 tight ends in, 2 receivers to the right. Mahomes, play action, drops back, fires over the middle. It's caught by Kelsey. Tackled at the 48. That's a brand new set of downs. I know there was somebody yesterday that needed Kelsey for a half a point. Well, yeah, he definitely just got it there, or a half a yard. First and 10 for the Chiefs. Mahomes 2 for 5 now. Again, it's seemingly been a rough start. Again, I was covering the first, the overtime of Cowboys-Giants. Mahomes drops back. He's going to check it down, and did he make the catch? He did not, and it's a good thing because he would have lost 5 there. So incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 coming up for the Chiefs. Apparently helmets were locked together on that previous play. That's always rough. That must have hurt a lot. 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball at the 49. They need to get to the 41 for a brand new set of downs. Mahomes sending a man in motion. That is Juju Smith-Schuster. Mahomes drops back. Looking. Pump fakes. Pump fakes again. He's going to take off a run. He's at the 45-40, 35-30, and sliding down at about the 28. Mahomes using his legs. Oh, he looked a little Mahomey there. Well, yeah, obviously, Chris, it's actually Patrick Mahomes. So, yeah, but Mahomes getting it done on the ground, 3 for 41. I noticed he was running a lot in the first game of the season. Running a lot here. Very interesting. Let's go Eagles, says Trisk. Go Stros, how's it going? As Mahomes hands it off. This is the running back. Couldn't tell you the name, but he's going to get you a couple. So a gain of 2. I think that a pregame show isn't necessarily for you. It's a lot of extra work, too. It's not like you're following 1 or 2 teams. Yeah, I mean, maybe I could do stuff for the Steelers games. That's a good point, Ghost Rose. And maybe for the Pirates, but even then, the Pirates, not much to preview there. Like, hey, will we score more than 2 runs today? As it's 2nd and 8 at the 27. I appreciate you stopping by, Ghost Rose. Thank you. I apologize for not being able to check in as of late, as Pacheco is going to get the ball, and he's going nowhere. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's at best. So 3rd and 8 coming up for the Chiefs. But hopefully all is well for you. I know you guys the Astros have been on a rough stretch as of late. But again, like I said, I still think you guys are fine. But I don't know. You do watch them every day, so you might feel differently. But I don't think you would. You're not a guy that overreacts. So 3rd and 8, Mahomes drops back, heavy pressure, and down he goes. Sack. A trio of Eagles, a flock of Eagles. That's much better. All over Mahomes, and they might have to settle for 3. This would be a long field goal if they marked him down at the 40. They might mark him down at the 38. I believe that's where he was initially contacted. Tom needs to go. Well, yeah, unfortunately, that won't happen. At best, it happens next year, but probably not happening. Butker is on for, what is this, a 56-yard attempt. Butker, snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. 7-3 is your score. Philadelphia, of course, still on top with 11:42 left to go in the first half. Eagles, of course, in front. Steelers, Pirates, Panthers all lose. Yeah, it was a rough weekend for Pittsburgh fans. Of course, the Pirates did come back and win yesterday. That was nice, but yeah, overall, really bad. LOL, same with the Astros pregame. We start typically about 20 minutes before first pitch. Just need to say what the lineup is and ask the same question. Will we score today? Yeah, honestly, I don't really, I don't know. There's something in my eye. I'll live. Kind of bothering me, but, yeah, when it comes to baseball, I really just go over lineups and I go over like the statistics of the starting pitcher. But But yeah, I don't really really have much to say when it comes to baseball because there's so much. I think when it comes to football, since there's only 16 or 17 games, you can probably, if I really wanted to, with football games, for the first game especially, I could really put in a lot of effort for it. But, I don't know. That's something I can worry about when I think if this channel continues to grow, I can do it then. But right now, I just need to focus on calling the games and trying to do the best of my ability in that regard. So I do agree. I don't think it's necessary for me, because I'm such a small channel. They're there for the games. Hey, are you even good at calling this game? And then once I get a nice space, then, okay, a little more here, a little more there. Tell her about you and Rhino. Well, yeah, I can do that, Kenneth. Again, if there's anyone here that's a football fan looking for some football content in the mornings, Monday and Thursdays at 7 a.m. Eastern, Rising Rhino, and Dr. Delay, that is I, we do a little football show in the morning. So if you have the time, again, if you're a football fan, this is what we do. We just argue. We try to agree, but we do argue a lot. We just going over NFL stuff, a review on Mondays, pretty much what happened over the weekend, and Thursdays are predictions and what we see happening on the following Sunday. It's pretty fun. It's not like every other show on YouTube where it's like, oh, yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah. Everyone agrees on YouTube. That's boring. No, we actually debate. We do agree, but of course, hey, our disagreements get a little pretty hectic and funny. So hopefully check that out. To stop by, bro. No worries about coming by if you're busy. I'm actually about to go back to bed now at 6 a.m. Oh, man, that's right. Yeah, you enjoy the rest of your day/night and take care there. Folks, check out Go Stros. Again, he covers the Astros, but, of course, if you're a sports fan in general, definitely check him out and subscribe to Go Stros. As there is the kickoff fielded at the 5. He's at the 10, 15, 20. Cuts inside, and he's brought down at the 24. So, yes, please check out Go Stros. He seems like a great guy. He really does. He isn't like a... I don't know. He's a common sense guy. There really aren't many of those. I know it sounds terrible to say, but he seems like a reasonable, common sense sports fan. He really does. So I really respect that. I appreciate that. He keeps a level head, and I like that a lot. I respect that. But all right, 1st and 10 at the 24 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Barkley to Hurts' left, sending a man in motion. Hurts drops back, looking. He's going to check it down. This is Dotson at the 25 and brought down at the 28-yard line. Jahan Dotson, the former Commander/Redskin, acquired in a trade. The Eagles just acquiring all these great players, it seems like, at will. They call up anybody like, hey, give us this guy. Like, okay, yes, sir, no problem. I mean, he's talented, and he's their number 3 receiver. 2nd and 5 at the 28. That means it's 2nd and 6 because they need to get to the 34. I don't know what Fox is doing in the shotgun. And a lot of movement. I want to see who's going to be on. And that's going to be a false start on the Eagles. Have a good stream. Go Eagles. Go Stros pulling for the Eagles. Thank you. Thank you for the kind wishes. Me. It doesn't matter who wins this game. Though I guess I should be pulling for the Eagles because the AFC, obviously, you want the Chiefs to lose. It would be neat to see the Chiefs fall 0-2. Did pick the Chiefs for the pick'em, but I'm pulling for the Eagles. Yeah. But again, it's 50-50. 50-50. It doesn't really matter to me. Steelers need a win for it to matter. All right. 2nd and 11 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Hurts drops back. Looking to his left. Now moving to his right. Tosses to Barkley. Barkley lowers his shoulder. Stiff arms. Trucks a guy, but he stepped out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. I mean, Barkley he's a combination of speed and power. I appreciate the praise. You're one of the few I keep a sub to in the live stream arena. Thank you. I will try. I will try. Willing to see how this channel goes. I feel like you're in the same boat. Like, hey, let's see what can happen here with the channel. 3rd and 6. even though it should probably be 3rd and 5 because they're at the 29. They need to get to 34, so they've mixed up their numbers here. In the shotgun is Hurts. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Hurts drops back, looking. He's still looking. Plenty of time. He's going to step up, and now he's going to take off and run. Makes the guy miss, and he will get the first down. Brought down at the 34.5-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. Who did Rhino pick? I think he picked the Eagles. And there's going to be a holding call on the Eagles. And, yeah, you know, he was back there for a while. And, of course, he was moving a lot. And Juergens would not let go of Karlaftis. He just really wanted to just be close to him. I think Rhino might be having a huge lead at the end of this week. I've had a rough week, or a rough beginning of the day. So, I don't know. We'll see. 3rd and 15. They're at the 19. They need to get to the 34. In the shotgun. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Hurts hands it off to Barkley up the middle. He's still moving as he's brought down at the 24-yard line. So getting back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's not good enough. And looks like they're going to have to punt. Hey, Dr. Lay, sorry about your Steelers today. I can't stand either of these teams. Hopefully it is a tie. Hit the like button and subscribe for this guy. He's a great play-by-play. Thank you, Orioles fan, 1972. I appreciate you. Really do. You're a legend, man. I do thank you. Again, make sure, like and subscribe if you enjoy the play-by-play, as there is the punt. And that's a booming punt, fielded at the 8. He's at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he took a shot at the end of that one, but geez, he was stood up, and then an Eagle came in late and crushed him, but he's up and moving around. He's good. That's a return of 22. Great punt, though. So 7-3 is the score. Eagles, of course, on top. Oh, man. Yeah, I understand. I mean, these teams obviously have been very successful, and that might turn people off. That turns me off, to be honest with you. But like I said, I will call it. You guys voted for it, so I call it. Gators and LSU was fighting. Oh, yeah, I heard about that, Kenneth. That was interesting. I was hoping Florida would win, but those bums. Once again, folks, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is what I do. I call games. And I know everyone in the world's, covering this game right now, so. Yeah, probably only subscribers, honestly. Everyone that's coming in and out, probably subscribers. But if you're not, though, thank you for giving me a chance to call this game for you. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you're a fan of sports. If you're a sports fan, this is what I do. I call games. You know, let's just say you have chores you got to do. Your wife is like, yeah, no, you're not going to watch any football until you get the car washed, the dishes done, fold your laundry. Well, you can't watch the game, but you can put me onto the side and I can cover the game for you until you get back to your TV screen. I got you covered, man. All you got to do is like and subscribe. I go on 6 of the 7 days a week. And, of course, actually, when my high school football team is done in, November, it'll be 7 days a week, because we had a nice streak of about 34 days before the high school football season started. I do play-by-play for the high school here. But yeah, I'm on here, so definitely like and subscribe if you're a sports fan. It's a growing channel. It really is. Again, over 800 subs in the last 6 months, so I don't know. You sub now before the channel pops off, and then you'll just be a number. But here, you see, everyone's a person now. See, I can talk to everybody, but there might be a time where I can't do that. It'll just be the people I recognize today. I do remember a lot of people here. You know, of course, Orioles fan, he's a recent sub, but he's been popping in a lot now. Obviously, Ghost Rose, Kenneth, he's been popping in a lot. Trisk, obviously, is an OG. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Chris, Jason, the Brew Crew, Hammer, very big supporter of the channel. Anthony, he's been here for a while now. All right, we're back. Again, Chiefs will have the ball at the 31 in the shotgun, trips to the left. I believe that's Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Play action, fires, it's caught, makes a guy miss. He's at the 40 and pushed out of bounds at the 41. That is Hollywood Brown. I believe he's a cousin of Antonio Brown. I honestly can't remember, but that's a first down regardless of that fun fact or not. Mahomes 3 for 7 for 29. Not really getting much going through the air. He has a lot of rushing yards. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Mahomes hands it off to Hunt. Up the middle. He's at the 45 and tumbling forward. Brought down at the 48. That is a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. I think that's a gain of 12. 1st and 10 as Hunt will... No, he's still in. Okay, never mind. There's actually an injury on the field. An Eagle. Apparently there's something wrong with his left hand. Hopefully he'll be okay. Try to get you the name. Adoree Jackson. The injured Eagle. 1st and 10 at the 48. Mahomes hands it off. This is Hunt lowering the shoulder, and he's going to get about 2 as he's brought down at the 46. Showing Mahomes here again. He had some throws that he missed earlier, and just seems a little off. These throws look pretty bad, actually. I'm not going to lie. What the heck? But he's 3 for 7. Time to throw last week, 2.4. Today, 2.5. Quickest in the NFL. 2nd and 7. In the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Mahomes drops back. Steps up. Fires. It's tipped. Almost intercepted. Oh, my goodness. Would have been a disaster. Mahomes shrugging his shoulders, shaking his head. He doesn't like it. As Jalen Carter getting his arms up. Tipping the ball. Almost becoming an Eagles ball. All right, 3rd and 7 for the Chiefs. They need to get to the 38. They're at the 45 in the shotgun. Kelsey to the right. In motion. Mahomes drops back. Looking. He's going to toss it to Hunt. He's got some space. Oh, but a great open field tackle. Oh, man, what a tackle by Cooper DeJean. Hunt is a much bigger guy than DeJean, but DeJean made a great open field tackle. Would have been an easy first down. Doesn't matter how quick you throw the ball if you can't complete it. Yeah, there we go. Very true. And it looks like the Chiefs are keeping the offense on the field. Very aggressive in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Mahomes drops back, heavy pressure, tosses, is caught by Kelsey, it's at the 35, stiff arm, 30, 25, brought down at the 24. A little catch and run by Kelsey, and that's good enough for a Kansas City first down. A lot of pressure. The throw was a very good catch by Kelsey. Out then in like a little zig route. If you play Madden or college football, you would know. Just an in and out route, pretty much. All right, 1st and 10 at the 24. Under center is Mahomes. 2 receivers to the left. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco. Pacheco up the middle, and he's going to get about a gain of 3. Showing Travis Kelce here. 3-time Super Bowl champion. We already know that. 3rd most receiving yards by a tight end in NFL history. I'm assuming he's behind Gonzalez and Gates. I could be wrong. I'm just trying to think of tight ends now. I mean, I know for a fact it's Gonzalez. In the shotgun. Trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Mahomes drops back, looking at some bubble screen. And, oh, man, he's not going to get much. Well, I'll tell you what, he may have fought forward for about a yard. That was the backup tight end. I want to say Gray. Yeah, Noah Gray with the catch. I guess the tight end in waiting. I don't really know much about how good he actually is, but I just know he's been there for a while and been the backup for Kelsey. 3rd and 5 coming up at the 19. They need to get to the 14 for a brand new set of downs. Trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Mahomes checking some coverage out, pointing away as Mahomes drops back, looking to his left. Heavy pressure, trying to get away, but he will not. Down he goes. Sack. And there is a penalty on the play. So interesting to see if it was on the defense or offense. If it's on the defense, it probably is a defensive holding. One by each team. Holding on the offense. Holding on the defense. Yeah, I honestly kind of knew it was going to be holding on the defense at least. Usually happens. Yeah, if there's Chiefs fans here, I'm sorry. Just call it the way it is. But it seems like you get a lot of those whole defensive holding calls that just seem to come on 3rd down a lot. I don't know. It's really weird. Just saying. It's fact. You don't have to like it. You can show me a made-up stat you saw on Twitter. But I'm just saying. 3rd and 5, canceled out anyway. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Mahomes drops back. Oh, he's going to take off and run. And he lowers. Oh, he trucked a guy. And that is a brand new set of downs for Mahomes. Mahomes he's a big dude. And he showed it there. Lowering the shoulder. Lower the shoulder on that poor corner. Jeez, Mahomes playing angry. Played angry last week, though. I didn't like what he did. I mean, trying to beat a guy, that was pretty much giving up. But that is all fair game. That was in the middle of the field. 1st and 10 at the 13 in the shotgun. Trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Mahomes drops back, looking to his left. Heavy pressure moving to his right. And he's going to take off and run. He's at the 10-5, diving, touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes getting it done with his legs. The passing game just hasn't really been working for him. But maybe, just maybe, he's got something going with his feet. Again, we saw it a lot earlier in his career, just running around a lot and able to pick up yards when need be. But it seems like this year, he's having to do this a lot. Might get over 100 yards rushing. Is on pace for it as the extra point is up. The extra point is good. The Chiefs take the lead for the first time in this game. It's 10-7 with 2:44 left to go in the first half. Broncos up 21-13. Ooh. I did have the Broncos winning that one again. Not a fan of my picks this week. I feel like I dropped the ball. Entering today, I was 14-3, right? Was I? I can't remember now. Or was I 13-4? No, it's 13-4. So I'm 6-3 on the day right now, 7-3 this week. But geez, man, kicking myself. I should have. I'm just thinking again. The Niners were injured, and I'm thinking, okay, this is the week that the Dolphins get it together. But geez, their defense did not. Hopefully these guys can bail me out. I'm thinking they can, but geez, it's been a rough week. I expect perfection. Maybe not. I don't expect perfection. But anyway, appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. If there's anyone out there that has yet to subscribe to the channel, well, I'm telling you, you should definitely do it, because this is what I do. I call games. I call football, of course, is what we're doing, and of course baseball as well. So if you're a sports fan in general, just subscribe to the channel. Do it. You won't regret it. This is what I do. I try to mimic the classic radio type announcer. Is it perfect? No. I will mess up quite a bit. Hopefully you don't notice it, though. And yeah, this is what we do. Again, this game actually was voted on by people like you. And what I mean by that is subscribers. Pretty much nobody I didn't get to pick. I, of course, picked the Steelers game earlier, but this one was voted on by the subscribers of this channel. There it is right there 6 days ago. Did the poll on the Eagles-Chiefs They won it, and convincingly. So again, next week we'll be having some other games on the docket. You guys will again vote and pick the game that I will call after the Steelers and the Patriots game, which I'm actually not feeling too great about it right now. Then he says, friggin' Mahomes. Yeah. He has more rushing yards than passing yards right now, so he's getting it done on the ground. But yeah, it's a good channel. Again, only 6 months ago, again, we were at 30 subs. We were at 30 subscribers entering opening day of baseball. Okay? We're at 840 now. We're growing. We're on our way to 850. We're on our way to 1,000 very soon. So go ahead and hop on the train while the train is less crowded. Like and subscribe. Support Dr. Thank you, Orioles fan. Appreciate you. Appreciate, again, the support you guys have given. It's been a very nice 6 months. It was a nice day yesterday. Again, that was a great day. All right, Butker will kick it off. Again, the Chiefs leading 10-7. Fielded at the 3. He's at the 10, the 15, 20. And no, he won't get to the 25 as he's brought down at the 23. That's Mechie with the return. Again, another solid, or highly talented receiver coming out of college the Eagles seem to find. And they got Dotson as the third string. Mechie, I guess, is just a return guy. It seems like they have a lot of talent. All right, again, the Chiefs up 10-7, 2:39 left to go in the first half. The Eagles, I'm sure they'll be happy with a field goal, but I'm sure they have 7 on the mind in the pistol. 2 tight ends in tight to the left. 1 tight end in tight to the right with a receiver to his right. That is Devonta Smith out there. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley cuts inside of the 25 and brought down around the 30, but there is a penalty marker on the play. And there's a defensive holding on 95, Chris Jones. I guess Chris Jones was just manhandling the lineman there, just tackling the lineman. Yeah, I don't know. You can't do that. Yeah, what the heck? All right, well, hey, that is a brand new set of downs for the Eagles. 1st and 10. On my second bottle of water. I feel like I already should have been on my third, but that means my voice is better than it was yesterday. In the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Hurts drops back. Heavy pressure by the Chiefs. He's moving to his right. And he's going to take off and run. He's at the 35-40. And he hops out of bounds across the first down marker. Another brand new set of downs for the Eagles, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. The Chiefs leading 10-7 over the Eagles, but the Eagles do have the ball, and they are moving and grooving. All right, let's see what we got across the NFL. Again, the Broncos up 21-13 over the Colts. That was a score update by Chris, and that score has still stood since that update. The Colts do have the ball, but they are at their own 26. The Cardinals, they're up 13-3 over the Panthers, and they are driving at the Panthers' 23-yard line. So they look like they might be adding to that score. And, of course, that's pretty much it. Again, there's only 3 games on now, which is a bummer. There should always be 4. I need to make the NFL schedule one year, and you guys would all love it, by the way. I know you would. Yeah. I need to be the schedule maker. I'll just make a video in the off season when all the opponents are made. Like, this is how I would make the schedule. Yeah. And that would be, yeah. Anyway, yeah, definitely like and subscribe if you're a fan of sports. Again, this is a growing channel. We're so close to 850. It would be cool if we got it today. I wasn't really expecting to get that, but it would be cool. Picked up a few subs in the Steelers game, so that was nice. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be back. Again, if you're a football fan, of course I'm doing baseball. As soon as I get home from work, turning on Cubs and the Pirates. Pirates better score some runs, I swear. But after that, I got the Chargers and the Raiders. So if you're a Chiefs fan, you might be interested to see what is happening in your division. Of course, the Chargers over the Chiefs week 1. The Raiders pulling the upset over New England week 1 as well. So technically a battle of first place. I know it's way too early for that, but I'm just saying. So if you don't have the game tomorrow, or, again, like I said, if you have a wife that's like, yeah, you need to do a lot of work around the house before you're going to watch that game. You ain't about to do all that. No. I mean, hey, put me onto the side. I'll be covering the game. So, there you go. You'd subscribe twice if you could. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're close. We're closing in on 1,000. I'm way ahead of where I thought I'd be. So this is really nice. This is really nice. 1,000 is that magical number for the YouTube channel. Apparently, only 10% of channels on YouTube have over. No, I might be wrong. I'll have to look it up again, but it's a rare accomplishment, believe it or not. All right, we're back. 2-minute warning has ended. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Tight end in tight to the right as well. It is loud in Kansas City. Jeez, Hurts barking some orders. Takes the snap. Drops back. Steps up. He's still looking. Fires it deep down the left side. Oh, and there's a late flag. Smith was tied up with Watson, and the referees, 2 referees, are going to talk it over. Another referee coming in and talking. Yeah, there's no foul. I did not see a foul there. Smith and Watson. Smith. Yeah, that would have been a horrible call. I mean, geez, that would have been a bad. I mean, yeah, terrible. That ball's way over his head for one. Smith stopped in the corner, stopped, and the receiver bumped into the corner. And it looked worse than it actually was. I mean, yeah. So the other referee coming in like, hey, yeah, no, that's not a good call. So good stuff on the official. 2nd and 10 in the shotgun. Trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Hurts awaiting the snap. Sending Brown in motion. They're going right to left on your YouTube screen. Hurts drops back, fires. It's caught by Brown. Trying to spin free. He can't as he's tackled at about the 47. It's a gain of 3. Or, pardon me, 7. It's 3rd and 3 coming up. Marking down at the 48. Yeah, 3rd and 3. They need to get to the 45. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Kind of taking some time off here. No, they're not. Hurts. Heavy pressure. Fires. Oh, what a catch by Brown. The throw was high and behind him, but he just reaches up and brings it down. That reaction time. Oh, my gosh. What a catch. 1st and 10 at the 44 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Hurts drops back again. Heavy pressure, throws, and that's going to be out of bounds. Incomplete. I mean, so Brown was slipping apparently on that catch. What a catch. It was actually tipped too by Tranquil. Jeez, that was a catch of the year candidate, honestly. It was only a slant route, but jeez, 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Made that look easy. He did. He just stuck it. Oh, man. Ball at the 44. 2 receivers to the right, man in motion. Now it's 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hurts, and they're not going to get this off. Yeah. The Eagles going to have to call a timeout. Sirianni looked pretty upset, but to be honest with you, I mean, you have 3 timeouts. You might as well use them. I mean, you only have 50 seconds left. All right, well, hey, another timeout here. Chiefs up 10-7, but the Eagles are driving. Once again, what a game. What a game. We've seen, I wouldn't say what a game, but we've seen some nice plays. Some really nice plays. Mahomes on his feet. Brown with a nice catch. Some nice catch and runs earlier. The names are escaping me now, but I've seen some nice plays in this one. Of course, again, appreciate you guys hanging out today. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you consider yourself a sports fan. Again, this is what I do. I call games. Of course, I call Steelers games, but I do call other games as well. This one was voted by the subscribers of the channel. Looks like the Colts have just scored. Touchdown, Daniel Jones to Jonathan Taylor, as the Colts might be going for 2 to tie it up there in Indy. That looks like it's an exciting game. We're actually ahead of them, despite them starting 20 minutes prior. So this game might be finishing earlier than that one. That's interesting. Cardinals already at the half. Looks like they actually kicked the extra point. Honestly, not a bad decision by any means, because, again, if the Broncos were to score a touchdown and add the extra point, it'd be a 2-score game. So actually not a bad decision by any means. Cardinals 20-3 over the Panthers right now at half. It's not looking pretty, if I had to guess, for Bryce Young and the Panthers. Looks like Young has regressed, and if he continues, he probably won't be the starter much longer. 11 for 17, 111 with a pick, 6.5 yards and attempt. Murray 10 for 15, 118 and a touchdown pass. Running the ball, though, they haven't really had much success. Carolina has had no success. 11 carries, 12 yards. So, yeah, that is rough. And we'll go over some more scores at the halftime, when it's actually halftime, to pad some of that time. But, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It's a growing channel. 6 months ago, again, we were at 30 subs. Now we're over 840. So we're growing. Daniel Jones, comeback player of the year so far. I would agree. As of now, yes. But, again, it's only 2 games. I'd have to think of the other guys. I'm sure I could. All right. We're back. Hurts is in the shotgun. Gronk taking notes apparently at the half. That's interesting. In the shotgun. Trips to the right. 1 receiver to the left. That is Brown by himself. Barkley to Hurts' right. They're at the 44. They need to get to the 34. Dotson is in motion. Hurts drops back. Looking. He's still looking. He's got all the time in the world. Throws. It's caught at the 42. And the clock is going to run because he was going backwards. Actually going to say he caught at the 43. So that was a costly long time, which, might not be the worst thing in the world. And someone called timeout. I think it's going to be on the Eagles. Hurts is shaking his head. Oh, it's a Chiefs timeout. Okay, I was wondering. So the Chiefs looking like they might be hungry for some more. So 30-second, hopefully it's only 30 seconds on the timeout. We've been taking way too many breaks here in the last few minutes here. Jeez, Oh, man. Once again, folks, if you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe. This is what I do. I call games. And again, this game was voted on by the subscribers of this channel. Next week, same thing. After the Steelers game, I'm covering another game that was voted on by the subs. If you want a little preview of what that might be, it's going to be Broncos, Chargers, Saints, Seahawks, Cowboys, Bears, Cardinals, and Niners. Yeah, you might not be a fan of any of those teams, but again, you'll be able to pick what I call. All right, Hurts is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Barkley is to Hurts' left. He's actually going to send him out wide, make it trips to the left, 2 to the right. They need to get to the 34. They're at the 43. Hurts, heavy pressure, fires. It's caught by Brown, extending. Does he get there? And they're going to mark him a yard short as he's down at the 35. And Hurts is wondering what's going on, looking at the sideline. I don't know what's going on here. And the Eagles, Hurts and the Eagles offense is like, hey, we can get this yard. But the coaches are like, no, we're going to go ahead and call a timeout with a few seconds left. We're going to take the 10-10 halftime lead. Hurts looks upset. Shaking hands now with the coach. It's like, look, we'll take 10-10 at the half. It's okay. It's all good. But the offense they were pretty adamant that, hey, we should definitely Okay, interesting. CeeDee Lamb cost me $2 today. This guy. Well, there's a lot of reasons to not like the Cowboys. So I guess you just added one to the list. All right, this is Jake Elliott. He's going to be on to attempt, I would say, a 53-yard attempt because I believe they're at the 35. I'm going to say a 52-yarder. Only backing up 7. Interesting. That's what they used to do back in the 2000s. 2010s, they've kind of made it 8 yards. So a 52-yard attempt. And looks like they're going to... Oh, there's a flag. So yeah, the ref's talking it over. This might back him up 5. False start on the offense. Ooh. Now this is going to be interesting. Chip shot, yeah. Another doink. Yeah, well, we've seen a lot of doinks in the last few days. The Packers game on Thursday, doink. Saturday, Wyoming, Utah, doink. Earlier today, Steelers game, doink. We have quite the doink streak here. 58-yard attempt from the right hash in Arrowhead. Snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is hooking. It is good. Wow, 10-10 is your halftime score. I would say it's much closer than the Super Bowl, folks. What do you guys think? But all right, 10-10 is your score at the half. They will step away. I, of course, will be here for the whole halftime. Let's see. I've always hated Russ. Should have won this guy. Oh, that's right. Cardinals. That's right, yeah. Giants had Seahawks, Russ playing, but never Russ choked. Yeah, she checked in overtime. Matt, that is very true. Very true. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, feel free to grab some snacks. I, of course, will be here. Feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I mean, I'm looking for some material here for halftime. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you're a sports fan. You're tuned in. And, again, thank you for just clicking on the live stream. I know there's everybody in the world's covering this game. And if I had my choice, I wouldn't actually be covering this game. But you guys voted for it. Again, you guys holding me hostage and forcing me to cover this game for you. And it's going to happen again every week. You guys pick one game every Sunday. And same thing happened next week. Voting starts tomorrow on that. I know some folks don't like the new kicking ball rules, but I like it. Kicking ball. Kicking ball? Are you talking about? What are you talking about? Talking about the kickoff? You doing the sim? I can. You guys, if you guys want to just bring up some random teams and we can sim it. First, let me go ahead and do some of the halftime stuff here. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you to all the members and the donors. Appreciate you guys so much. You guys have been a huge, huge support of the channel. Of course, Coffee Beans is our halftime sponsor. And again, that's a real person. She has been very supportive of the channel. So again, thank you, Coffee Beans. She's our scoreboard sponsor. The Broncos lead the Colts 21-20 at the half. Cardinals over the Panthers 20-3 at the half. Of course, the Seahawks beat the Steelers today 31-17. Steelers didn't really show up for that one. Bengals over the Jaguars 31-27 without Joe Burrow. Browning had to come in and be a hero. Cowboys over the Giants in an overtime thriller. That was exciting. Got to see the last of that. Lions over the Bears 52-21. Just the Bears are pathetic. The Rams 33, Titans 19. Why did I click? I don't know. Patriots 33, Dolphins 27, Niners 26, Saints 21, Bills 30, Jets 10, and the Ravens 41, Browns 17. On Thursday night, the Packers over the Redskins 27-18. He probably means that the kickers can break in. Oh, yeah. I disagree, Denny. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. This year, they are allowing kickers to prep the balls they will kick with grinders and sanders and such. They say that's why the field goal length are going up. I mean, yeah, I totally don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's too overpowered. It's too overpowered. But that's just me. I'm just when it comes to some things like that, I'm a boomer. So, but all right, yeah. I mean, Again, feel free to chat down below. We got a recommendation, and you can kind of see how this works here. You can just put up two teams, 96 Packers against the 2020 or 2010 Packers, and we'll sim it and see who would win in a hypothetical matchup. Let's actually, since the 2010 Packers, well, I mean, they both won the Super Bowl. Put Packers, 2010 Packers away, 96 Packers home. Let's see here. Set away. Rodgers, Brandon Jackson, Dimitri Nance, Greg Jennings, Donald Driver, Andrew Corliss versus Brett Favre, Edgar Bennett, Dorsey Levens, Antonio Freeman, Don Beebe, and Keith Jackson. I'm going to put this in Lambeau, of course. We'll make it, since it's in Lambeau, we won't make it too cold. We'll make it 50 degrees. Why not? And we have 25 to 1996 Packers over the 2010 Packers. Let's see here. Looks like the 2010 Packers were up at halftime 13-6, but then the 1996 Packers rallied back. Brett Favre actually went to overtime. Look at that. Brett Favre, 14 for 22, 230, a touchdown and a pick, or 3 picks. That sounds about right. Aaron Rodgers, 15 for 27, 151 and 2 picks. Oh, man. Jeez, well, that's a pretty good game. Dolphins really be willing out a guy with, well, I don't know. I like Tua, but yeah, it's not, well, I mean, I don't know. How did he do today? You know, I thought he looked pretty good at one point. I don't know. Definitely might have the CTE later down the road. Let's see. Well, he's 26 for 32. I mean, that's really good. 2 touchdowns and a pick. Of course, again, that's just box score watching, but that looks pretty good there. Almost 10 yards completion. I mean, it looks like he had a good day. I mean, honestly, you allow 33 points, and that's not on the offense. 8 chain, 11 carries, 30 yards. Looks like he couldn't do nothing. Malik Washington, 3 carries, 23 yards. He had a nice, well, he had an 18-yard run, so that means it's 2 for 5 on the other one. So, yeah, honestly, you can't really put that one on 2 on the offense. That's a defensive meltdown. All right, and again, if you guys have any other recommendations, 2 interceptions of Rodgers, 2 unrealistic. I mean, you know, I kind of agree, but you never know. I mean, maybe the defense was really good. The 96, I don't really know the 96 Packers. That would be a heck of a game to see. It would have been. I understand, but it doesn't change the defending team's ability to block, and they aren't guaranteed to go in. That's true, but it just feels like they go in all the time. Yeah, 2 of the worst picks I've ever seen. Overthrew Tyreek so bad. Oh, really? Okay. Well, shoot. Well, I mean, I didn't watch it. You did. So, yeah, that was just box score watching there. But it looks like he played well. But I mean, again, you watched it. So stats always, I agree. Stats always don't tell the whole story. I completely agree with that part. Any other recommendations? I mean, shoot, again, you guys can talk about whatever you like. Just bring up one guy, bring up a random team. The other one, bring up a random team. I could resim this, by the way. You know, if you guys were unhappy with the picks there, I can get another game going. Same thing. Let's put it 70 degrees. Again, it was cold. So this time, 96 Packers win by 23-10. Rodgers, 2 picks. Again, they really don't like the 2010 Rodgers against the 96 Packers. So, yeah. Jeez, looks like the 96 Packers are probably going to win that matchup. Let's see here. I'm going to go with the 2018 Steelers versus last year's Steelers. I think 2018 should win. They should honestly blow them out, but they probably won't. Not in this one. Oh, wow, it's a close game, 32-29. Jeez, how did last year's Steelers put up 29 points? Russ, 13 for 24, 205. Ben, 21 for 39, 242. Touchdown and a pick. Was it a pick 6? Connor, 22 carries, 268 yards. Oh, my gosh. Jeez, it looks like there was clearly. Oh, that went into overtime. Oh, wow. Jeez, Anyway. Let's see. Bears 85-96 Packers. Okay, I got you after this. Okay, so 85 Bears and 96 Packers. We got you. Did they say we're coming back already? That'd be a quick halftime. Well, that's good. I feel like this makes it go by way quicker. Does anyone want to recommend another team against the 08 Giants while I finish this up here? I mean, hey, that'd be a. You said 96. If not, that's okay. I can pick. All right, let's do. And that'd be at Lambeau. Do 70 degrees. Why not? Doesn't matter. 85-7. 85 Bears are 7. 96 Packers 3. Oh, geez. If you like offense, you would have hated this one. Chip McMahon, 11 for 27, 138 and a pick. So that's a defensive game there. Another great Steelers. Yeah. Well, the 2018 Steelers defense was okay. They did choke a lot. All right, I'll go ahead. Since you put yours first there, Matt, I'll put the Giants home. New York Giants. 08. So they won the. No, they lost first round, I think, that year. Let's put them against the 2008 Steelers. Steelers won the Super Bowl that year. So, hey, can the Super Bowl champions beat the Giants at home? It's MetLife. Dang it. Okay, yeah. Well, looks like the 08 Giants beat the freaking. Oh, you put 07. Oh, well, shoot. The 08 Giants just beat the Steelers. Honestly, I don't want to be memed on here, but I feel like the 08 Steelers would crush the 07 Giants. But I could be wrong. 19-14. Okay, well, it wasn't a crush, but the Steelers did win. Yeah, the 07 Giants, I mean, they were just a hot team. They weren't really a good team. They were a hot team going into the playoffs. But as far as all-time Super Bowl winners, not exactly the best team I've seen. But, yeah, they were, as far as having the momentum, look, I'm popular. Thank you, NFL Game streaming on NFL CBS. We'll say goodbye to you. And, no, thank you for coming. Oh, man. But, yeah, this is pretty much it again for halftime. I don't really know what to talk about. So I got to work on stuff to really. I mean, I feel like in the early window, there's a lot more stuff to talk about because obviously you have all the other games, Was there a result today that you guys thought, was kind of surprising other than Seahawks Steelers? I don't know. I feel like some people didn't really, find that shocking. But everything else I feel like was kind of the status quo. Bengals over the Jaguars. I mean, Lions over the Bears. Cowboys over the Giants. Rams over Titans. Patriots over Dolphins. I mean, it's a 50-50 game. Niners over Saints. Bills over Jets. Ravens over Browns. Yeah, honestly, you could probably go with just the better team this year. And Cardinals are all over the Panthers. Broncos, Colts. I mean, that's a battle of mid, but apparently they're doing well. Both teams offensively. The Giants-Cowboys game got it crazy. Yeah, it did. I mean, that was pretty shocking. I mean, I don't think anyone expected 40-37, Looks like we're going to be coming back. I don't know why it says halftime. 10 minutes to go. But yeah, that was pretty wild. Did not expect that. And Russ, honestly, again, he played good, apparently, until overtime. And then it was he decided to become a Cowboy and target Cowboys players with the ball. And that's never a good thing. Hurts today, 12 for 17, 62 yards. I mean, that is a dink and dunk attitude there. But again, he hasn't really had many open chances for receivers. As there is the kickoff. We're back. It's going to hop at the 10, field it at the 5. He's at the 15, the 20, 25, and brought down at the 27. So we're back and ready to go here in Kansas City. I thought they would tie it. I thought they would tie. It would have been. Yeah, it would have been. I was pulling for a tie. Russ has now launched more moonshine. Yeah. He really gets a lot of air there. Nick Sirianni apparently was very upset with the officials walking into the locker room. Interesting. So 1st and 10 at the 27. Mahomes in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Mahomes drops back, fires. It is, he slipped and he held on. That was Hollywood. Was that Hollywood Brown or Juju Smith-Schuster? Juju Smith-Schuster, the announcer was wrong. Juju Smith-Schuster with the catch, his first catch of the day. So 2nd and 5 coming up for the Chiefs. Once again in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Mahomes drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is caught, but he's brought down immediately. That is a gain of 3, caught by Kelsey. Again, the Chiefs going left to right on your YouTube screen. Third and 2. I mean, that is a very good spot. 3rd and 1. Never mind. What the heck? In the shotgun. Mahomes drops back. Steps up. Fires. It's caught. Oh, and Brown was blown up. Brown got about a half a yard, so it's going to be 4th and 1 coming up. He got blown up. A little bit of a drag there, and I imagine they're going to punt it. This would be wait, they're going to go for it, or at least they're keeping the offense on the field. 4th and 1. They need about half a yard. Oh, almost had a cramp. That would have been disastrous on stream. Under center is Mahomes. Mahomes hands it off to Hunt. Hunt. Oh, he's not going to get it. Oh, what a disastrous decision. A disastrous play call. He had 3 running backs in the backfield. And honestly, I don't know what in the world they were thinking. Deep in your own territory, you give the Eagles a short field. Touchdown, James Conner. The Panthers are getting blown out now by the Cardinals. That was honestly a dumb decision. Shout out official Jaguar Gator. He's definitely going to be making that video for sure. Let me go ahead and actually @ him on Twitter. Official Jaguar, he's the GOAT. Let's see here. All right, looks like they're going to head a commercial break. That's perfect for me. So I try to @ somebody. Anyway, folks, sorry. Definitely appreciate you guys hanging out today. Of course, feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Press the like button. Looks like this. It's a thumbs up button. Definitely helps out the channel. And again, definitely subscribe to the channel if you are a fan of sports in general. Sports, football, baseball. That's what I cover on the channel. Should have bootlegged with Mahomes. Would have had a higher chance. Yes, I think it would have, especially with the way they had it. 3 running backs back there. I think they all would have committed to the inside run, and Mahomes he could have had like a nice 30, 40-yard gain. Yeah, no, I completely agree. But I would have punted, actually. If we're being honest, I would not have went for it. at my own 35-yard line, 36-yard line. That is not the way to go. Like, I don't know. But what do I know? I'm just a part-time YouTuber. Part-time is the way of life apparently right now. Yeah, the Cardinals 27, Panthers 3. It's looking pretty bad. It looks like the Broncos have just scored, so it's 28-20. That's an exciting game. Jeez, or at least a lot of offense. That is pretty wild. Again, whenever we do return, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the Kansas City 35. I agree, especially in a close game. You have to do it. I just realized I'm still on the left side of the screen. You know how dumb this looks, guys? You know how dumb that looks? It's like, why is... Appreciate you guys, of course. But, hey, you got to let me know. But, of course, I should be responsible. I'm like, no one's going to subscribe to that guy. That guy's a bum. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about. That guy doesn't know where he is. He's on the other side of the screen. Why is the ticker over there randomly? All right. Again, the Eagles will have the ball. Looks like they're going to be in the pistol. A receiver to the right, 2 tight ends in tight to the left. Hurts awaiting the snap. Hurts sending Brown in motion. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley trying to find some opening, but he really can't find much other than a yard. All is right in the... Yeah. Yeah, I was just hanging out on the off side of the screen for no reason. I could, in theory, move the ticker over there. I don't know. I think it's good the way it is right now on the right side. 2nd and 9. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Barkley moving. Motion, tosses it to Barkley. Barkley trying to find something, and he's not going to find anything but a bunch of Chiefs jerseys. Gain of 1 on the catch and run by Barkley. Thank goodness Pittsburgh lost and the Ravens won. Yeah, but the Bengals won, so the Bengals are now in sole possession of first place. So, yeah, Bengals 2-0, despite the slow starts. 3rd and 8 for the Eagles. In the shotgun, trips to the right to 1 receiver to the left. Barkley right beside Hurts. Sending a man in motion. Hurts, heavy pressure, throws. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Devonta Smith, and he landed hard, and he is down. He really leapt. He tried to high point that ball, and he landed hard on his back. So that is all the body weight, which he's a pretty light guy, but, I mean, that's still going to hurt. Oh, yeah. Didn't get his feet under him there. He tried to, but then a foot got tangled with the corner. So Smith is down. Injury timeout, as it's going to be a 4th and 8 whenever they come back. Once again, folks, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. The like button looks like that. Again, I know there's a lot of options out there to listen to this game, so I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. As, again, we're a growing channel, but we're still, of course, a small channel, but we might be on our way to something special here. As, again, just 6 months ago, I was at 30 subs, 30 subscribers, and now I find myself over 840 today. So, again, appreciate you guys so much. Again, it's free. You don't have to pay a dime. All you got to do is be a sports fan or a sports bettor. Those are my requirements, and you get to sub to the channel. Or you're just a good person and you just want to help out this little old YouTuber. Bengals got Vikings Sunday, but Joe Burrow's out. Is he out for the season? I didn't see that. What the heck? I did not see that. Oh, he's a toe injury. Okay, yeah, no, he's not out for the season. I'm like, what the heck, Seth? Seth is the expert at showing or spreading misinformation here. I'm like, there's no way. Oh, man. Thought the Broncos had a good defense. I thought so, too. I started them in fantasy. I have them in a few of my leagues. I went all in. Of course, the Steelers are ranked number 1. I'm like, well, I'm not taking the Steelers. I didn't take the Steelers in any fantasy league. I know the Steelers better than anyone. But, yeah, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. We are in an injury delay here on Dr. Delay. A lot of delays on Dr. Delay for some reason. It will be 4th and 8 when we come back. I imagine a 51-yard attempt will be what is coming up. And I think Elliott is going to make it, and I think it's going to be 13-10. That's just my bold prediction. Not so bold prediction. Smith appears to be okay, apparently, according to Kevin Burkhardt. And yes, there will be a 51-yard attempt from the left hash. Elliott awaiting the snap. Snap, hold, kick. It's up. It is good. 13-10 is your score here in Kansas City, Philadelphia. Once again on top. And they're going to step away again. We like breaks. We as in them. We do not. The fans hate it. And I don't blame them. I don't like it. I'm a fan. I never like commercials. Dumb. But, yeah, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. There is a poll. Feel free to vote on it. I think it's still relevant as of now. 22 votes in. 64% of you guys have the Eagles winning. 36% have the Chiefs. So definitely make your voices heard. Feel free to be specific in the comments. Let me know what the final score will be in this one. Again, it could go either way. It really could. Really could. Yeah, Rodgers tied it. He didn't break it. Yeah. He'll have an opportunity next week. Again, the Steelers, I don't know. I mean, at New England, that's going to be a tough matchup. Steelers don't do well historically in New England, or at least since the 21st century. Oh, man. Denver, I don't know. I don't know what game I'm really pulling for you guys to pick, but I think they're all fine. I would prefer the CBS ones at 3 o'clock, but, you know, if it's a 3:25 one, if it's Arizona, San Francisco, that's fine with me. I think that would actually get a lot of votes, to be honest with you. A lot of San Francisco fans sub to the channel. I don't really think, I mean, I have some Broncos fans, but I don't know. There might not be many others. So I think it's going to be San Francisco and Arizona, if I had to guess. 23-20 Eagles. Okay. Hey, I could definitely see that. 10 more points for each team. Touchdown and a field goal. I could easily see that. I did pick the Chiefs to win. Kind of an upset thing, you know, just trying to see. I think it's just hard for me to see the Chiefs going 0-2. It would be awesome. I'm pulling for the Eagles. I just don't know. It'd be tough. I just mentally can't prepare for it. Oh, man. Yeah, a lot of breaks in the last 5 minutes or so. So I'm sorry, guys. The NFL definitely doesn't care about it, fans. All right. We're back. Fielded at the 7. He's at the 10, 15, 20, 25, and brought down at the 28. Nice little return there. Colts are about to score. Oh, man. What a game that must be. I bet Rhino's having a great time over there. RC really wanted me to cover that game, and again, I didn't have any control in the vote. I'm still half tempted to take out a certain game every week if I feel like it's not going to help the channel. We'll see. I'm still weighing my options. 1st and 10 at the 29. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco. Pacheco gets a nice gain of about 4 or 5. Something scratching my throat. So that's not good. Gain of 4. The A's 7, Reds 3, bottom of the 7th. Pardon me, guys. I have to mute for a second after I call this. 2nd and 6 in the shotgun. Mahomes drops back, looking, fires. It's tipped, incomplete. All right, hold on one sec. I'm back. Okay, it's 3rd and 6 for the Chiefs. 10:44 left to go in the 3rd quarter. In the shotgun, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Mahomes drops back, steps up, fires deep down the left side. He's got a guy. Incomplete. Pass intended for Thornton. The throw was just a little bit too wide, out of bounds. Thornton had him. Thornton honestly had Jackson. The throw really wasn't the best. I mean, it was catchable, but Mahomes, we expect a little bit more from him. I don't think people would mind if he took out a game. I hope not. I don't know. I guess my argument, and again, I don't know. It's a feature that I really didn't think much. I didn't think it through, to be honest. As he punts it away, that's a good punt. Fielded at the 17. He did do a fair catch signal, so I'm assuming he did. And there's a flag on the play. Trisk likes 13. Triskadeca 13. Big fan of that number. Scratch that. Colts were at the 3. Now they're at the 26 after a sack. Colts got a field goal. Jeez, 23-yard sack. That sounds like a Danny Dimes special. Holding, receiving team. And that's going to be half the distance. So that's a killer there. But yeah, I didn't really think about, it's a neat feature. I don't know how many people actually subbed to the channel because of that. I wish I could know, but yeah, going back, I really probably should have just been like, I'm just covering 2 games, 1 Steeler game, and then I'm picking another one that might be, not necessarily kind of like what I do with college. College, I found a formula with college. And, I'm covering certain games that I feel like might not receive the same amount of coverage. Same thing I feel like would work with the NFL. Teams that don't necessarily get the coverage that, like these 2 teams would get. So, but it is what it is, I made my bet. I'm going to lay in it for this year. But, yeah, I might just be like, look, you can still vote on the game, but might have a little one less option per week. It is what it is, though. If you don't say anything, no one will know. Probably not. I mean, that's probably true. Danny Dimes not real fast. Oh, really? I thought. Well, I mean, he maybe slowed down a little bit. He is getting a little bit older. He's a rookie in 2019, same year as Kyler. Danny Dimes looking good. 270 plus in 3 quarters. Yeah, I mean, it looks like an exciting game over there. I mean, if I had to pick a game for me to cover, I would have picked that one. My problem is, Ryan, I mean, I don't want to, Rising Rhino's a Colts fan, so he doesn't cover every Colts game. So it's like, I don't want to, burst his bubble or anything like that either, I'm sure he'd understand, but, he probably would be like, delay, what are you doing here? But yeah. I mean, Cardinals-Panthers would have been nice, but yeah, what I thought would happen is actually happening. 27-9, Cardinals all over the Panthers in that one. So, yeah, it's playing well, Trisk. Just pick the games we vote on. Yeah. If you let the inmates always pick the menu, we always eat Jell-O. Yeah, that's true. So I don't know. Again, not that I don't want to cover the big game, but I mean, I got to just grow the channel at this point. That is priority number one. That's why you see me avoiding a lot of college games and picking a specific kind that I think I have a chance at succeeding. Under center is Hurts. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley fighting forward, and it's going to get a nice little gain of 8. Saquon Barkley, again, it just seems like every time he gets the ball, he's due for at least 4. You like Jello? Yeah, I like Jello too. Again, this is a great game, or at least, the matchup is. I don't know about a great game. If I'm being honest, not the best game I've seen over the weekend. I think the college games the last 2 days were very exciting. A lot of plays in that one. In the pistol is Hurts. 2 receivers to the left, 1 tight end in tight to the left as well, sending Smith in motion. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley stutter step. Oh, he's going to bounce it outside and push out of bounds. He will have the first down. I'm sorry about the Steelers. They just make me sad. So I try not to watch. I will watch again after time. This guy, you're going to watch again. I know you will. And if you don't, you'll still listen to me, which I know is not watching. So that's probably what you're implying. But it is what it is. Maybe this is the year. Maybe, if we go 8-9, he's out of there. I agree. We need a new voice. But again, all he has to do is win a playoff game, and I forgive him. Under center is Hurts, sending a man in motion. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Up the middle, nice move, 30. And lowering the shoulder, lowering the helmet, brought down at the 34. That is another Eagles first down. Loved watching Notre Dame lose again last night. Yeah, they're 0-2. I mean, if they hiccup one more time, they might not make the playoff. They have to win out from this, pretty much from this point on to have a chance. As Hurts hands it off to Barkley yet again. Just a nice little shimmy there, but he's not able to get much, as that's a gain of 2. Apparently the next big noon kickoff game is going to be... Wait, what is this? Texas Tech and Utah. So what is that? That's a 9 o'clock start. No, it's a 10 o'clock start. Is that a 9 or a 10 o'clock start in the morning for that college game? Jeez, I don't know if that's the play there. Fox, 2nd and 8 at the 38. In the pistol. And there's a lot of movement, a lot of whistles being blown. I think that's going to be a false start. Notre Dame, yeah, A&M. Yep, Orioles, yep, A&M. Which I was shocked. I went into the national championship game last year. I don't like Ohio State. I don't like Notre Dame. But I pulled for Notre Dame. And I think, obviously they lost. But, I don't know. Coach Freeman seems like a great leader. Like, he seems like a good person, just a flat-out good person. So, I'm a fan of him. I'll never cheer for the Irish, but I'm definitely a fan of Coach Freeman. 2nd and 12 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Hurts drops back. Heavy pressure, stepping up in the pocket, trying to find... Oh, my goodness, he's clotheslined. I would say sack, but man, what a hit. That's going to be 3rd and long coming up for the Eagles. By the way, I will be in town next Sunday if you want color, but I may not be positive. This guy, always good when Notre Dame loses, by the way. You hate the Brewers, but you're rooting for them now. Yes, again, we got a good Brewers fan base here. So, kind of pulling for them in the playoffs. In the shotgun, ball at the 29. They need to get to the 45. Hurts hands it off to, who is this? I don't even know who it is, but he got a couple of yards there, but not much. This is Dillon, A.J. Dillon. It wasn't Barkley. I couldn't tell you who it was. Sorry. It looks like they're going to have to punt it away. Yeah, the Cowboys signing Clowney. Yeah, I saw that. Broncos driving Bo Nix is looking like Bo Callahan. Is this Wisconsin Callahan or is this NFL Callahan that we assume is a bust? I don't know. 4th and 9 again. They're going to punt. Man, what a punt. Oh, my goodness. That landed in the end zone for a touchback. When was that? We punted that from the 30, 32, 33? Jeez, almost a 70-yard punt of the year. See, that's, again, another thing. I'm like, okay, I don't like these guys messing with the footballs. It should just be the same football every single, I don't know. That's just me. As far as the Lions with Clowney, yeah. Ex-Packer, A.J. Dillon. Yep, A.J. Dillon. All right, let me see. What was I about to look up? I honestly forgot. Dodgers all over the Giants. That's not good. Brewers did lose today. I think I wanted to look up the because I'm pretty sure the college football rankings came out today. So let's see what we got. Week 4. Okay, Ohio State 1, Penn State 2, LSU 3, Miami 4, Georgia 5, Oregon falling down to 6. Florida State 7, Texas falling down a spot. They honestly should have fallen down more. They're at 8, Illinois 9, A&M 10, Oklahoma 11, Iowa State 12, Ole Miss 13, Alabama 14, Tennessee 15. They didn't even move after their loss at home. They lost at home and they don't move down. Utah moving up to 16, Texas Tech 17, Georgia Tech 18 now. Yeah, after that win to Clemson. 19 is Indiana. 20 is Vanderbilt. Michigan 21. Auburn 22. Missouri 23. Notre Dame 24. Notre Dame 0-2 and they're 24. I mean, they should. I still think they're very good, but that is rough. I mean, two of their 2 losses was to the number 4 and the number 10 team. That is rough. USC 25. Pittsburgh not receiving any more votes because of their loss. They would. I guarantee you, Pittsburgh probably has a solid argument for 25 if they win yesterday. Clemson's still getting votes. I don't see how. I don't know who would put them on their poll, but don't know why they would be. South Carolina, yeah. Interesting. What do you guys think of that? I don't know if anyone has a go Mizzou. I don't know why you're pulling for Missouri other than the black and yellow. Interesting. Notre Dame 0-2 and ranked. I mean, again, that's fair, but yeah, I don't know. All right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Trips to the right. Running back as well to the right. Receiver to the left. Mahomes. Play action. Drops back. Going to check it down to Pacheco. He's got some space. And he's tackled, though, in the open field at the 26. That's a gain of 6 for Isaiah Pacheco. Panthers lousy, not even top 50. I mean, if they would have won, I think they would have a solid argument. They're in the top. They're number 25 at least, or at least like up there on that bubble. 2nd and 3. Mahomes is under center. They gave him 7. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco. Pacheco trying to bounce it outside. He cuts inside, and he's going to get the first down, brought down at the 30. Brand new set of downs for the Kansas City Chiefs. You want to note, Orioles fan here said the Eagles would win 23-20. I'm thinking that score looks pretty good right now. I don't know what you guys think. Again, feel free to let me know. Definitely welcome other people's opinions, but just curious what you guys have. In the shotgun is Mahomes. Mahomes hands it off Pacheco. Pacheco up the middle, and again, not much happened there. Gain of 2. They might give him 3 just because they've been giving and taking yards at will apparently today. Let's see here. Hold on one second. Just checking some things. All right, 2nd and 7 in the shotgun. Mahomes drops back. Heavy pressure, tosses. It's going to be caught by Kelsey at the 40. Stiff arm, 45-50, still stiff arming. Walking out of bounds at the 45. Kelsey doing some inappropriate gestures, and the fact that he's not flagged is just insane. Anyone else does that, that's an easy 15. 24-20 Chiefs. Could see it. Football gods have the Chiefs winning last minute 24-23. Never was a fan of Kelsey, so there might be a lot of bias whenever he does something. But, yeah, I'm just saying, if anyone else does that, that's probably 15 easy. Marking him out at the 44 of Philadelphia. Under center is Mahomes. Mahomes, play action, moving to his right. Heavy pressure. He's going to take off and run and scamper out of bounds for a gain of about 2 or 3. Mahomes not even at 100 yards passing, but again, you know, just looking at some of the plays, the receivers not really giving him a chance. Kelsey just, yeah, this guy. Not repeating that one. Not repeating that one, Trisk. Mahomes in the shotgun, trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Oh, pardon me. One receiver to the right. Mahomes drops back, looking. It is caught. Oh, what a catch by Brown. Man. Jackson was all over Brown, but Brown, I mean, geez, son, that was a great catch. Gain of 5. Geez, well, 3rd and short coming up for the Chiefs. 3rd and 2. Third and 1 in the shotgun. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. Mahomes hands it off to Hunt, trying to find something, and he does. He finds a first down. Kareem Hunt with a hard-fought gain of about 3. And once again, a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. The rest don't want Taylor Swift writing songs about. Yeah, yeah. I could see it. Wonder how that would go with the divorce. Still, let me know. I mean, I'm just saying, he definitely will be a target if they divorce. 1st and 10 at the 33 in the shotgun. Mahomes moving to his left. Fires. It is caught. Makes a guy miss and brought down. Does he get it? He does get the first down. That is Hollywood Brown with the first down. 2 nice catches on this drive for Brown. Yeah, looking at the stats, only 5 catches 5 catches is nice. Only 30 yards, but on this drive, 2 big catches. The refs are on the field while she's in the bleachers, this guy. Yeah, I don't even know if she's here, but they haven't shown her, so I'm assuming she's not, and that is great. 1st and 10 at the 22 in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Mahomes is going to hand it off Pacheco, and Pacheco can't find anything but a flock of eagles all over Mahomes looking for the flag. I'm assuming he was talking about the face mask that may have been. I don't know. I'd have to see the replay there, but Doctor don't like me humor. No, your humor is good. I just think your earlier comment could be taken in a other way that is not necessarily appropriate, whether you thought it through or not. Me, I'm of this generation. So I can see things in others that, yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a pass here to the 18, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds and slung out of bounds. There might be a flag. Oh, there's no flag. I mean, he was clearly slung out of bounds after he had stepped out for sure. But that's going to take us to the 4th quarter. The Eagles lead 13-10. But the Chiefs are driving as they are at the 13. No, Trisk, you are much appreciated for the channel. I appreciate you. I do. But, I'm just saying. Pacheco. Yeah, no, it is a good name. That is such a cool name to announce. I said the same thing. I think Jackson is such a good name to pronounce. Jackson with the carry. It's a nice play by Jackson. Or then for baseball, Sawinski, or anything that ends with ski. I think that is such a cool name. Sawinski, Jack Sawinski. And then who was the other one? I can't remember. He was on the Giants and he was on the Royals. Oh, man, I can't. Anyway, yeah, there's certain names that are really cool to announce. Chiefs are driving and Mahomes has auto insurance. That's pretty good. Once again, folks, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is what I do. I call games. And it's been fun. It's been fun. This one was voted as I can't speak. This one was voted on by the subscribers of this channel. So yes, tomorrow I'll be putting up a poll, and you guys will vote on next Sunday afternoon's game. Right after the Steelers probably lose to the Patriots, we'll be having another game. You guys will have voted on it. Jack Swing and a Miskey. Jack Swing and a Miskey. He struck him out. I'm a Jack Sawinski guy, but yeah, it's tough. So you are saying that is why Clinton liked that intern. It was Monica Lewinsky. No, I'm just saying it would be a cool name. Lewinsky. Lewinsky's a good name. Anything with the ski at the end is it's a good name to pronounce as an announcer. And again, there's a lot of other, Pacheco. I think Jackson is a great last name. A great name to announce. I can't think of others right now, but I mean, I'm sure you can tell with how I emphasize certain names. Like, hey, that's a good one to announce. All right, well, it's 3rd and 1 at the 13. Pardon me, at the 14. As they hand it off to Pacheco. Pacheco can't quite get there. Mahomes points to the first down, but not going to get there. He gets to the 13. They need to get to the 12.5-yard line. But nothing doing. This is going to be interesting. And it looks like Butker was on the field, but then they called him off. So the Chiefs are going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Mahomes under center. Pacheco in the backfield. Mahomes hands it off to the fullback, and he's going to get it. Gain of 3. That was Kareem Hunt masquerading as a fullback. He's a big guy now. Remember when he first came in the league, he was actually not that. He was, normal. I wouldn't say normal size, but he was a smaller guy. Hunt putting on the muscle. Greatest name of all time. We do have an injury timeout. I didn't know that. I just heard the music. Greatest name of all time was Fua Matu Ma'afalal. Oh, yeah, I couldn't pronounce that. Fua Matu. I would stop at the first one. The last part of the name, you'll just have to say it yourself. Once again, folks, appreciate you guys. Again, if there's anyone here that is not subscribed to the channel, make sure to press the like button and, of course, subscribe. This is what I do. I call games. And earlier today, I covered the Seahawks victory over the Steelers. It was a bummer. It is what it is. This one voted on by the subscribers of the channel. So definitely like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. Tomorrow, I have the Cubs and the Pirates. It's a baseball game, of course. Done a lot of Pirates, a lot of baseball. And it's not all Pirates, but I do mostly Pirates. You'll see, again, some baseball games that are not Pirates games. And, of course, after that, I'll get hopefully a little bit of a break and can cover the final Monday night game of the night, Chargers-Raiders. So definitely check out the channel for more sports content. If you're a sports fan, you're missing out. If you're not subscribed to the channel, this is what I do. Again, you don't have to show up every stream, but again, I might be covering a game you might need to know some information on. Your wife is like, hey, look, you gotta It's time for you to scrub the toilet, okay? You got to clean the toilet. You got to clean the bathroom, and you're upset. You want to watch the game. You got to do it. Well, I'll tell you what, you can't watch the game, but what I can do is provide play-by-play commentary for you until you are able to get your tasks done. Put me onto the side. I got you covered, and then, boom, there you go. Boom, as in John Madden. I didn't mean to say boom, but there you go. I can provide that intermediate space. Just call Fuma45. You did better than most of the announcers cursed with covering Steelers games. Yeah, I bet. That must have been tough. Fuamatu Ma'afala. Fuamatu Ma'afala. Fuamatu Ma'afala. Fuamatu Ma'afala on the carry. I think I could get it after I said it a few times. All right, so Davis, I think, had a cramp. So that's who was injured there. All right, first and goal for the Chiefs. Under center is Mahomes. Mahomes hands it off to Hunt. Hunt up the middle, and he's going to get tackled after about a gain of 3. I mean, if you're looking at the stat sheet, and you'd see Hurts at 62 yards, Mahomes at 117, you're thinking, man, this game kind of stinks. I'm not going to say it stinks. It's not a good game. It's an okay game, but it doesn't stink. They've had plenty of good plays in this one. Barkley, whenever he touches the ball, seems like he can go to the distance. Honestly, I don't know why he doesn't have more carries and touches. Second and goal at the 6. Mahomes drops back, fires. It is intercepted. It was off Kelsey's hands. He's at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Knocked out of bounds at the 40. Oh, my goodness. That is a huge turnover. Mahomes looking to a security blanket. Travis Kelce. Kelce is feeling blue after that one, as the Eagles will take over after a promising drive. Eagles football when they come back. Fua Matuma Hafala. I don't know why, but that's harder for some reason. It sounds like a word I would be banned by night. Yeah, probably. Kelce drops the touchdown. I'm all for it. Then like I said, I'm not a Kelce guy. Then again, I picked the Chiefs to win. I did. If you're a Chiefs fan here, thinking, man, this guy hates the Chiefs. You're kind of right. I don't like you guys. Well, I don't like the team. Maybe not the fans on it. It's whatever. I have Chiefs friends in real life that live around here. For some reason, I have there's a very diverse fan base where I live. I couldn't tell you why. NFL fan base. There's a lot of different fans of different teams around here. I couldn't tell you why. And he has family up there, and that's why he is a fan of the Chiefs. So he's a fan of the Chiefs during the Brody Croyle days. During the Trent Green days, which were actually pretty good. But yeah, not a fan of Kelce. I never will be. Let's call him Chris. Oh, yeah. Go Eagles, go. Go Eagles. Mahomes didn't have collision coverage. He didn't. Oakland Athletics have swept the Reds. The second time the Reds have gotten swept this season. A bad time for the Reds to get swept again. They're fighting for a spot in the playoffs. I can see their manager having a Jim Mora moment soon, because again, they're only 2.5 back even with their losses. I mean, the Mets have been really bad. The Giants had an opportunity today to tie up the Mets, but they did not make do on that. The Diamondbacks now only 2 games back. Oh my goodness, this is actually very exciting for the final final 2 weeks of the MLB season. It's me. I hate the Chiefs. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like them. They're pretty much the Patriots of the 2000s and 2010s. After this game, I'll go back to hating the Eagles. Reds players, I don't think it's over. And they're only 4 back, but they really couldn't afford to get swept. Kelsey, he's getting mad at himself. Oh, poor guy. Oh, jeez. Poor guy. Now, I don't think the Reds are over, but they need to start winning now. It's now or never, as the Eagles will take over at the 41, their own 41, going left to right on your YouTube screen. Hurts is in the pistol. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right. Hurts pitches to Barkley. Barkley trying to find something, and he can't find anything except a bunch of Chiefs that bring him down after about a gain of 1. Barkley had no room to work with. Again, Barkley, though, he's been very good today. Oh, there's a late flag, and it's going to be a personal foul face mask against the Chiefs. Oh, that's a killer. So, let's see, a face mask. Let's see what we do. This is Chanel, the guilty party here. Yeah, I don't really know where the face mask was. Oh, I see it. They got the wrong number. That's what it was. It was number 90. All right, in the shotgun is Hurts. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Hurts pitches to Barkley. Barkley shimmying and shammying as he's fighting forward and gets to about the 36. A nice play by Barkley, just moving the feet and moving the ball. Was it a pick six? A Knicks pick six? No. What is the worst for Travis? Right after the pick, a commercial was Jason Kelsey. Oh, really? Jason Kelsey cheering. He loved it. 2nd and 3 at the 36 in the shotgun. Hurts throws it a wide open tight end as now he's tackled. Oh, I couldn't tell you where he's tackled at, but that's a brand new set of downs for the Eagles. Oh, an overthrow. What's happening? Yeah, I guess I should probably refresh this. I haven't been able to check what's happening here. Well, that's not good. In the shotgun, Hurts sending a man in motion. Hurts hands it off. Barkley got nothing. He got nothing. He got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Eagles, I'm not going to say it would be over. Obviously, it would be, obviously Mahomes on the other side. But a touchdown here for the Eagles would go a long way. So 2nd and 10 for Hurts in this offense. In the shotgun. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Hurts drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is almost intercepted off the hands of Brown, and the Chiefs were all over it, but unable to secure the ball. Incomplete. Cardinals up 27-15. Panthers kind of coming back a little bit, and they do have the ball. The Colts are indeed at the 10-yard line. That's an exciting finish there, potentially. 3rd and 10. In the shotgun. They're at the 31. They need to get to the 21 for a brand new set of downs. Brown is in motion. They are bringing the blitz. Throws it deep down the right side, and Smith makes the catch. He's at the 4 and slammed down as well. But a brand new set of downs. 1st and goal opportunity coming up for the Eagles. A jump ball, and Smith won it. Honestly, the throw kind of hung up there forever and was way behind, but Smith with a great adjustment. 1st and goal for the Eagles. Indiana Jones. Colton loves it. Colton is a big fan of what's happening there at Indy. They're going to mark him down at the 3. Thank you for stopping by, Colton. Appreciate you. First and goal. Under center is Hurts. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley trying to find something. He can't find anything except a loss on the play. What a catch. It was a great catch. Daniel Jones ran for a yard so that the Colts have taken the lead. Or at least, wait, what are you guys talking about? It says a field goal. Oh. Okay, never mind. You guys are all over the place over there. Second and goal at the 5. In the shotgun. Hurts sending a man in motion. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Up the middle, he's fighting, and he's going to get stopped at the 1. Now this is dangerous territory again, because what happens when the Eagles get within about a yard? The tush push. And honestly, you just run it twice. Even if they stop him on the first time, I mean, it's almost a for sure thing they're getting it on the second time. And the tush push is happening. Third and goal. The most broken play of all of football. I don't like it one bit. The tush push succeeds. Or not. No signal. They're saying he didn't get it. I don't know how he didn't. He's down like to the inch line. I mean, he's right there. You got to call it again. There's no way you can't. Oh, he definitely got it. Oh, yeah, he got it. But they're not going to challenge it. Not going to challenge it. 4th and inches, and that's a bad spot. He should be right there against the goal line. And the challenge flag is coming in. And, yeah, I think Sirianni's going to challenge it. On the replay, it looked like he broke the plane. And I'll tell you what, if he doesn't get this, if they say that he didn't get it, I mean, this would be that'd be a horrible call for one, but geez. I still think they're going to get it anyway. Yeah, I mean, the ball is clearly over. All he's got to do is touch. His knee is up and his arm is band is. No, I completely agree, Denny. I think the Eagles are going to win this challenge. But they are stepping away. I, of course, will be right here. Once again, folks, appreciate you guys hanging out today. Make sure to leave a like, hit the like button, and, of course, subscribe to the channel. If you are a sports fan, you're a sports fan, tune in. Make sure to subscribe. This is what I do. I call games. Obviously, I'm a Steelers fan, so I'm going to be calling every Steelers game. But the other game every single afternoon, or, depending if the Steelers play in the afternoon or in the early window, is voted on by you guys. So this game was voted on by the subscribers of the channel. That's you right here, potentially. And this is what they voted for this week. Next week, we'll have a different game, of course. You guys vote for it. And, of course, during the week, I do baseball. And, of course, tomorrow I'll be doing the second Monday night football game. So, again, definitely subscribe. I also do college on Saturdays. Though for college, I have a different strategy when it comes to that to try to help the channel out. So, yeah, if you like sports, definitely subscribe to the channel. If you're doing the dishes, if you got to do your laundry, you can't watch the game, subscribe to the channel. I got you covered. I won't be able to help you with laundry. I won't be able to help you dry those dishes, but I can help you keep up with what's happening across the NFL and the game that you need to be heard for, need to know what's happening. Was it a Boeing? I think it was this guy. Jeez. Boeing broken. All right, what is happening across the NFL? The Broncos up 28-26. They will have the ball at the 35. The Cardinals actually still up 27-15. Panthers were driving, but I guess they couldn't make anything happening. Bryce Young turning it up in the second half, 28 for 38, 246, and 2 touchdowns. Look at that. Of course, we have a situation here where it's Eagles 13, Chiefs 10. I think, the replay showed that the ball is clearly over the plane. Like, it clearly... to me, it's clear. They're showing an angle, by the way, that would not back it up. So they, oh wow. So they're saying he did not get it, which is insane to me. That is a horrible NFL was wrong call there. But again, I think it's just a matter of time. I think they're gonna score right here. 4th and goal. The tush push. And he should get in. Touchdown, Philadelphia Eagles. And the Eagles are back up by 2 scores, pending, of course, the extra point. Hurts just hands the ball to the ref and jogs to the sideline. Classy. Classic. You gotta love it. Chris Jones trying his best. It just didn't work out. Now, did the Eagles O-line move early? Yes, they did. And again, that's part of my problem. Not necessarily with the tush push itself. It's the fact that the Eagles, 1, line up offsides every time, and 2, they leave early every single time and it's never called. So, yeah, no, that is why, hopefully, 2025 is the last year of the tush push. Nevertheless, the extra point is up. The extra point is good. 20-10 is your score. Eagles over the Chiefs. 7:48 left to go in this one. It's trending that the Eagles will be 2-0 and the Chiefs will be 0-2. Maybe they blew the whistle before he crossed. I mean, not on the replay. You know, on the replay, that's where it's nullified. But again, he got in, so I mean, he got in on the first time, so it's good that they got in, because if they didn't get in, like, man, like the Eagles just got wrecked by the refs. All right, again, the Broncos have the ball. They're at their own 45. Looks like Nix was sacked for a 1-yard loss. That's kind of a rare thing, a 1-yard sack. The Cardinals at their own 14, trending that they might punt it away. The Panthers, I don't know, Panthers can make it interesting there at the end. Of course, final scores from earlier, in case you didn't know. I mean, it would kind of be a shock if you didn't, honestly, but the Seahawks over the Steelers. Yeah, I know. Haha, LOL. You can make fun of them. Go ahead. Kiss the rings. 31-17. Bengals 31, Jaguars 27. Cowboys 40-37 was the final score there over the Giants. 40-37. Lions 52, Bears 21. Rams 33, Titans 19, Patriots 33, Dolphins 27, Niners 26, Saints 21, Bills 30, Jets 10, Ravens 41, Browns 17. On Thursday, of course, the Packers over the Redskins 27-18. Delay, what up? How's it going, RC? Yeah, I hear. Well, I'm kind of checking in on the Colts Broncos game. That looks like it's a great game over there. So Rhino must be having a good time. Must be having a great time over there. Of course, you know, he's a Colts fan, so if the Broncos score a touchdown, they'll be up by 9, so that would not be ideal with 5 minutes to go, but looks like they did just convert a pass to Ingram for 12 yards. They are now at the Indianapolis 43. Again, the Broncos looking to move to 2-0. Cowboys almost made you cry with the loss. Yeah, that was a close one. That was an exciting finish. Very exciting finish in that one. The win probability not looking too good for the Chiefs. It's now at 93% for the Eagles. But once again, folks, if you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe. Definitely do it. Definitely do it. This is a sports channel. If you're a sports fan, a sports bettor, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. Looks like I'm going to get more total views for the last Sunday game, Packers-Lions, than this one. And that's okay. It was kind of expected. Steelers-Seahawks. Steelers-Jets, I got more views. It is what it is. Again, I'm going up against everybody in the world right now, so it's tough. But, you know, with the Steelers thing, I'm still going to stick it out. Obviously, I'm going to do every single Steelers game. And hopefully in a few years, I'm one of the go-to guys for the Steelers. As far as the other game, again, you know, I think I just need to maximize matchups that might not be too popular, but you guys vote for it, so there you go. You guys voted for this one. All right, well, the Chiefs will have the ball. I was wondering what the heck was happening. It's second or it's first down. Mahomes is scrambling, and it's going to take off and run, and he's going to go to bounce a 3-yard snap. They literally skipped over the kickoff, and literally we're coming back live. I don't know what the heck Fox was doing, but that was really stupid. Your next stream is tomorrow. Cubs-Pirates. Cubs-Pirates. Got a doubleheader tomorrow. Cubs-Pirates tomorrow. And then the Chargers and the Raiders. So I apologize. I don't know why in the world the NFL decided they hate the fans. I mean, they do. They hate us. They don't like the actual diehard fans. But, yeah, they kind of glossed over the kickoff there. So 2nd and 7, ball at the 29 in the shotgun. Mahomes looking around. He takes the snap. Steps up. Fires. It is incomplete off the hands of Kelsey. Kelsey's mad. He's saying the linebacker was all over him. Sounds like a crybaby to me. Oh, man. Again, I don't like Kelsey. So I'm sorry if you're a Chiefs fan. I just don't like Kelsey. Yeah, no, that's a flat-out drop. Sounds like he just needs to get good. 3rd and 7. Mahomes again, 14 for 23, 117. To be honest with you, I think Mahomes' play is, like, you look at the stats, not good, but he's played so much better than that. Mahomes, hard count, drops back, heavy pressure, fires. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Gray as Mahomes has to pick himself off the grass. That is tough. It's Mahomes. Yeah, he is, but yeah, it's been tough. Again, the Eagles defense has been all over him. And to be honest with you, outside of a few catches from Hollywood Brown, most of these are just like contested catches. Like the receivers aren't getting separation. I mean, it really is pretty difficult for him. All right, here is the punt. What a punt. Fielded at the 2. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, and brought down at the 16. Would have been better off letting that go behind him. And these guys are just punting the ball at like 70 yards at will. It's ridiculous. Eagles with a chance to close it out with 6:57 left to go here in the 4th quarter. They'll step away. I, of course, will be right here. I kind of hated Kelsey forever. You're a Swiftie. That's whatever. You know, I never liked Kelsey. I never liked Kelsey from day one, even as a rookie. I never liked him. Never liked him. He's a hothead. I don't like him. Now, let's be honest. But I know people like him, and that's okay. You know, you're allowed to like things that I don't like, and I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed. I'm allowed to not like things that you like. That is the way the world works. Once again, folks, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is what I do. I call games. Again, every Steelers game and the other game is voted on by the subscribers of the channel. This one voted on by subscribers. So if you want to be part of those polls in the future, definitely subscribe to the channel right now. You get a bunch of football. You get a bunch of baseball. I'm on 6 times a week. So it's not like you're going to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to run away and never come back again. No, that's stupid. I'm going to be here. I will be here. It's a growing channel. Just 6 months ago, we were at 30 subs. Now we're at 840 and counting. So I assure you, we are on to great things. So I actually did the research. Apparently, like within the first year of growth, you're supposed to get 1,000. Like if you had 1,000 in a year's worth of time, then your channel is projected to do very well. Well, we're smashing that right now. 6 months in, we're at 840. So again, definitely subscribe and help out this great channel that is going to be very successful in the future. Or are you just taking it easy and watching Sunday Night Football? I'm chilling. I will not be calling that game. There was just a doink in the Broncos game. Really? Oh my goodness, I should have called that one. The doink streak is going to end today, or end with this game. The Packers. Actually, there wasn't a doink in the Buffalo-Kent State game, I don't think. There might have been. I just don't remember. I remember the one in Utah, or the Wyoming game. Sure. Oh, well. All right, we're back. And again, the Eagles with a chance to close things out here in Kansas City with either a time-consuming drive or a touchdown. Or a time-consuming drive and a touchdown. or even a time-consuming drive and a field goal. Either way, it's not looking good for the Chiefs. All right, Hurts is under center. Barkley in the backfield. Sending a man in motion. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley up the middle, trying to dance around, and he's brought down at the 20. Gain of 4 for the Eagles. Lutz just sold. Oh man, winds. It opens it up for the Colts. Colts are driving. A field goal wins the game for them, though they're at the 2-minute warning. Jeez, 2nd and 6. Hurts at 95 passing yards, by the way, not even at 100. In the pistol is Hurts. Sending Smith in motion. Hurts takes the snap, hands it off to Barkley. Barkley lowering the shoulder, and he's going to get a gain of 5. He's going to be a yard shy of the first down. So that's a bummer. I picked the Broncos to win. I picked the Chiefs to win this one. So this is trending to be a very bad week. Went 12-4 in my picks in the first week, but yeah, we might just go 500 in this one. That's a rough week. Let's doink 2. He hit a soccer banana kick. He aimed for the pole and hit it scripted. This guy. 3rd and 1. They're going for the tush push. Snap. Hurts will. I believe he's going to get it. The Chiefs players are saying false start, and yet I completely agree. And Chris Jones is upset. And honestly, again, this is part of the problem with the tush push. Is it's not the fact that they're actually tushing and pushing. It's the fact that the Eagles have pretty much every time they leave early. And I'm not even kidding. It's not like, oh, you're just a mad Steelers fan. No, it's literally the truth. It's literally facts. It's never called. First and 10 at the 26. Under center is Hurts. Hurts tosses, and they're going to blow it dead. Can't stand the play. Yeah, I don't like it either. All right, Philly's going to take a timeout. 4:42 left to go here in the fourth quarter as Philly's down to their last timeout. But yeah, I don't think there's no way it's a play next year. I think it's going to be banned next year, 100%. It was so close this year. They just needed 2 votes. Next year again, like stuff like that, when they make it clear and obvious like that, it'll be banned for sure. Look at the Lutz kick again. Watch his hips and foot. This guy. I'm not even gonna. I don't know why I'm trying to save this. All right, the Colts are at the 53rd and 6. Denver has just taken a timeout. The Panthers are at the Arizona 1, so they can score and go for the onside kick. So, hey, we got some action happening in the final minutes of these games. The Chiefs fans are booing, and I don't blame them. First and 10 in the pistol. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley up the middle, and he's going to get maybe a yard. And the Chiefs are going to call timeout. They're highlighting Cowboys-Bears next week. That is the highlighted game in the afternoon slate. I don't really think you guys would pick it. But I still am I'm thinking about just taking that one off. So, again, the other one's much more appetizing. Of course, again, Patriots-Steelers happening in 7 days as well. Or, 7 days next Sunday. So, we'll be sure to cover that one. And, of course, again, the other one voted on by the subscribers of the channel. So, again, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play. They have to just figure out how to not eliminate assisting the runner because I don't like it. I don't mind in the middle field, just at the goal line. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think it should just be like short yarded situations, the ball handler, like the initial ball handler, cannot be assisted. As Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley trying to find something. He can't find anything except for a plethora of Chiefs, as I think he actually lost a yard. So that's what it should be. Like the initial, the player that receives the snap cannot be assisted. I think that's an easy fix. Like that's an easy fix. Like you can still do it on the field, but you can't have it to where the initial ball, like the quarterback or whoever fields the snap, takes the snap, cannot be assisted by anyone else. Unless he becomes a free runner, when he's out, of course, in open space, then that's fine. But again, I think that would fix it. 3rd and 10 at the 26. They need to get to the 36 to keep the drive alive. Hurts lifts the leg, drops back, looking to his right, fires. It is caught, but he's well short of the marker, and the clock will continue to run. Good job of trying to fall down in bounds. I think that's Cal Cetera with the catch. Gain of 6, and Hurts just now across 100 yards. That'll probably be bad for the game, but it could be hilarious, bad fun to watch. Or you have to declare it like an onside kick and allow defenders to go low. They will stop. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. I guess I'm asking. I don't know. Clarify that if I get the clarifying part, but I don't know. Like, because again, they're still going low now, and they can't get it. There's the punt, fair catch made at the 28. That's where the Chiefs, of course, and some Chiefs and Eagles getting a little pushy and shovey out there. A lot of chirping by both teams. But again, if the refs don't call the false start, which is my original problem. Because, again, it's like they either line up offsides, the Eagles' offensive linemen, like they're over the ball. You can't be past the ball. That's literally offsides. And then, 2, they leave early. That's the initial part. That is the problem. Obviously, yes, the ball carrier thing helps as Mahomes takes the snap and, heavy pressure, and down he goes. Sack. Loss of 3 on the play, and again, that's just not how you wanted to start off this drive. 2nd and 13 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Mahomes drops back, pump fakes, fires it deep down the left side. He's got an open guy, and he missed him. Thornton was wide open. Mahomes just calling everybody back like, hey, come back here, but like, hey, busted coverage. Eagles tripping all over each other, and Thornton literally as free as can be. Believe it or not, teams in the 80s had a refrigerator or two just for busting up a quarterback sneak. Nobody reserves a roster. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's a fair argument. Though the Eagles do have some big guys. They do. But not the Chiefs. As Mahomes drops back, fires. It is knocked away at the last second. Mitchell with a great pass deflection. There's a flag. Back at the line of scrimmage. Allow them to go to knee level when teams start running out of linemen. They will stop. Oh, like cutting the lineman. Okay. Yeah. 100%. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Who would have seen that coming? I'd like to see I want to see it. They better show it, I swear. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, it was a hand to the face, but oh my gosh. Maybe the ref has to call the snap on those, like the ref dropping the... Oh, yeah, that sounds like a neat idea. And again, I'm just all in favor of getting rid of it in general. 1st and 10 at the 40 in the shotgun. Mahomes drops back, looking, steps up, fires. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Gray, but the throw was just off target. As they're huddling up, it helps when they jump off sides. Yeah, but again, I hate the play again. Just it's dumb. I mean, you honestly have to, like, the way it's currently set up, you have to anticipate when they're gonna snap it. So, like, they jump off sides. 2nd and 10. Mahomes drops back, looking to his left, steps up, fires it deep down the right sideline. It is incomplete. Thornton's helmet comes off. Thornton with a nice attempt, but unable to make the grab. Good coverage. Jackson breaking it up with his shoulder pad. I guess I can probably end the poll. I feel like it's probably, I'm not going to say it's decided, but if the Chiefs come back and win, that'd be crazy. It would be a crazy ending. 3rd and 10. Mahomes drops back, moving to his right. Fires. It is caught at the 40 and brought down at the 39. That's a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. As he's going to run to the middle, hand the ball to the ref. Colts missed the game-winning field goal, and the Broncos were flagged. Oh, my goodness. What is happening in Indy? 1st and 10. Mahomes drops back, steps up, and he's going to take off and run at the 35 and brought down immediately. Colts just won. Unbelievable. Denver snatched defeat out of the jaws of victory. Unbelievable. There's going to be holding on the Chiefs. Lots of stuff happening. The Colts have just hit a game winner because the Broncos don't know how to, I guess, what was it? Was it an offsides? Was it a roughing the kicker? The Panthers have the ball with the chance to win the game. They've already scored a touchdown. Look at all this stuff happening right now. Wild finishes across the NFL. 1st and 20. Colton pretty happy about the Colts. Drops back to pass. Mahomes looking. He's firing to the end zone. He's got a guy. It's caught. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. Tyquan Thornton breaking free, and finally, Mahomes is able to hit him deep. Chiefs fans pretty happy. The Eagles fans looking pretty irate. Horrible penalty in Indy. Missed the 60, then the leverage call made it a 45-yard gimme. Oh, my goodness. Roughing the center. Unbelievable. Why would they even try to block the kick from 60? They are stupid. That's stupid. Unbelievable. All right, extra point pending. Snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. The Chiefs make it a 3-point game. Of course, the Eagles still with the lead, 20-17. Again, that's just dumb. Even if the penalty didn't happen, like, why even try to block a 60-yard kick? Like, the odds are so small. I mean, that is so stupid. Just dumb. Just go through the motions. Obviously, trying to, try it, but, like, no need to do whatever you did to the center. Tris could be right about this game. I mean, it could be. I mean, again, I don't know. Like I've said, there's been a lot of close finishes in the NFL the past since 2018, and that's when FanDuel was like a public partner with the NFL. So those of you that don't want to hear anything about rigging, I mean, the evidence is kind of there. Of course, it's just now more open. Of course, there have been claims about rigging forever. My issue with the stuff, though, is like, obviously sports bettors get mad about it. And that's where I'm like, okay, you don't have to get mad about it. If you think it's rigged, then why are you betting? So that's that. Anyway, they're going to attempt the onside kick. Butker kicks it, and the Eagles will recover. A.J. Brown recovers it at about the 42-yard line. And honestly, again, the Eagles just need a few first downs. And it's over. Chiefs choke. Well, the Chiefs, the Eagles really have been in the leagues. I don't know about the Chiefs choking. Don't worry. If you're talking about the Eagles, I don't think the Eagles choke it. Panthers recovered an onside kick on. Yeah, I saw that. Panthers are at the Arizona 41. What a wild finish in that one as well. Kind of a wild finish here. Denver, Indy obviously was crazy. I'll hear about it tomorrow morning. In the Delay Rhino show, again, if you guys are sports fans, you need a morning show. I'll be part of a morning show tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central. Hurts under center. Hurts hands it off to Barkley. Barkley's got some space at the 40, 35, and is brought down at about the 32. So that's a huge run there. It's a gain of 9. Eagles win with, at this point, yes, if the Eagles get a first down, it's over. Second and 1. The Chiefs, again, you just need a first down. I'd say run the tush push again. Not that I like it. And the Chiefs are going to jump off sides. This is actually very interesting. They're going to give him the first down. Now the question is it going to be a running clock? And it shouldn't be. It should stop the clock if I recall. It's enough for a first down. Again, if it's a winding clock, then that's game over. But, oh, Sirianni's going to decline it. Okay, well, hey, it's going to be second and 1. So offsides, the penalty is declined. And Sirianni declining it, so second and 1. This is interesting. Little chess match here. Now they're going for the tush push. They're going for the kill. Right here, tush push. And Hurts is... It's going to be close. They needed a yard. I think they got it. And that is pretty much going to be it if they get it. Tell you what, that's not a good spot. It looks pretty short. But we'll see what happens. Panthers nailed out on a 4-down with the defensive hold. Oh, bailed out. Shoot, I kind of want to cover the end of this game. Death by tush push. If this game were confirmed over, I would switch over to Arizona and Carolina, but unfortunately it's not yet. Looks like Young has roughing the passer, keeping the drive alive for Bryce Young. I'll tell you what, I can probably watch it on my phone real quick. Give me a sec. Maybe. Trying to think here. Give me a sec. We're going to try to be like the NFL Sunday. Oh my gosh, hurry up. Get me on. Come on, you know it's me. Okay, I'm watching both games. We're going to call both games. I'm Kevin Harlan. Roughing the passer. Okay, that's what I have here. So again, the Panthers getting their drive extended with 49 seconds to go. Oh, they're going to say he got roughing there. No, intentional grounding. Wait, I don't know what's going on here. All I know is the Panthers just called a timeout. I don't know what's going on in that game. I don't want to call it, but what the heck's going on? I don't know. Folks, again, if you like what you see, you probably don't like what you see. You're like, what the heck's going on? And I don't blame you. I'm calling both games, but I don't really know what's going on, so I can't really actually call both games at the moment. All I know is that Carolina has just taken a timeout, and they have the ball at the 43, and the shotgun is Young. Young drops back, looking to his right, steps up, throws. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Hunter Renfrow. It was grounding. Okay, I was wondering what happened there. Virtual measurement says they didn't get it again. I think that's a terrible spot. I think the Eagles got wrecked. So it's going to be 3rd and 20 coming up for the Panthers. It's going to be 3rd and inches coming up for the Eagles. Third and 20 for the Panthers. In the shotgun is Young. Young drops back, looking to his right. Steps up, fires. There's a flag on the play. Throws. It's incomplete. Tush push is on. And Hurts is going to get it. And that is your ball game here in Kansas City. Philadelphia knocks off Kansas City. Philadelphia will be... Wait a second. Kansas City's pointing the other way. They're saying that he fumbled. Hold on. The referees aren't saying that that happened. The Kansas City Chiefs comes up with the football, but he's like, he can't believe it. Chiefs are pointing the other way. The refs are pointing the other way. So, hold on. You're ahead of my TV. Sorry. 3rd and 15. Young drops back, looking. It's going to be caught. No, it's incomplete. So it's 4th and 15 coming up for the Panthers. I mean, I could actually let you watch it if you want. I'm sorry. But again, the Eagles going to call timeout here. I don't know why. Yeah, there was an offsides on the Cardinals. That's why it was 3rd and 15. Sorry, I'm calling both games. It's kind of a mess here. But this is the ball game, 4th and 15 for the Panthers. Again, what a comeback it's been. Young is in the shotgun. They don't have any timeouts. They need to get to the 23. Trips to the right, one receiver to left. Young drops back, looking to his right, steps up, and down he goes. Sack. And the Panthers cannot come back. The Cardinals will hold on. It's over. And the Cardinals will move up to 2-0, and the Panthers fall to 0-2. Same thing happening, of course, here in Kansas City. Vikings and Falcons starting soon. Yeah, it starts in an hour. I, of course, will not be covering that game as Hurts is going to take a knee, and that is going to do it in this one. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Again, this is what I do. I call games. If you're here and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to do so. As, yeah, this is what I do. Of course, tomorrow I'll be doing Cubs Pirates. And then after that, I'll be doing Chargers Raiders. Doubleheader there tomorrow. Baseball in the first game, football in the second. So definitely subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play. This is, again, what I do. And, of course, thank you to all the members. Thank you to all the donors. Thank you to everybody. Again, you guys have been very kind to me. I really do appreciate you guys. And, yeah, no, it's been fun. And I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll try to send you away. So let me see if there's anyone on, or at least to another live stream that may be like, hey, you're looking for a game tonight or something like that. And if not, you guys don't have to. But it's something that, they people have done for me, so I feel like, hey, I got to do it for them because they've helped me out so much. So let's see what we have. We have... Send you over to Rising Rhino. That's what I'll do. I'll send you over to Rising Rhino. He's not going to be live until about, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. But But if you want coverage for tonight's game, that is what's going to pop up on the screen. Feel free to click it. Feel free to say, hey, Dr. Lay sent me here. That would definitely be awesome. But I'll catch you guys later. You guys all have a great rest of your day. Again, thank you guys, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming on in. Appreciate it. Again, thank you, Orioles fan. Great job. Thank you, Chris, Steve. Yeah, I got sweaty. Seth, of course, thank you. Denny, Nick, I appreciate you guys. Trisk, the game is over. Were you not here? Wow. Wow, Trisk. It's all good. Yes, the game is over. The Eagles win. Rising Runner, you're not doing tonight? No. I will start doing Sunday night games a little bit later, but not right now. Not right now. Y'all take care. Y'all have a great night.